Wait, it actually worked? Hold on, I gotta get on to YouTube, make sure YouTube streams are streaming. It's a great question.
What's
Kind of based though.
What's with the insurgents of all the bunny suits for Limbus characters?
That is a great question, Soul.
Why? Why? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we're hot mic now. Anyway.
A hot mic, yeah. Microphone is hot. Wild stuff, I'd say. But how are you doing, chat? You excited for the rerun? Gotta think. Oh no. I shouldn't have done that, should I? No, I shouldn't have done that. Oops. Hold on. Don't worry, I got plenty of boxes though, so it's fine.
What the fuck is this?
What? What's what?
I need to listen to this.
What? We don't get new lunacy from this? What is this? Wait, how am I supposed to? Oh no. Oh no, I need to click on hard. That's why. I'm stupid. A scandal in time. Wowee. I want to hear this. The voice acting. Hubert, my beloved.
This
okay.
Is ass. This is
what?
So ass.
What's ass? Huh? Hello, Mr. Twizzy. How's it going? Welcome to stream. Why are you okay, Soul? You good? You good, bro? Anyway, Don Quixote loudly and obnoxiously flips the newspaper in her hands while peppering in a few insightful chuckles. Unfortunately, I now know exactly what this means. Oh boy. And
So ass. It does not.
she's just silly. What doesn't fit? What are you talking about? Oh my god, he's dead. What are you talking about, Soul?
I sent you. Someone decided to put the lyrics, the vocals from Bird Brain by Jamie P and Roland 3. It does not fit.
I kind of dig it though. How's your day? My day's going well. I just found out that I could have been playing this yesterday instead of balloons because I'm just a silly little guy who is oblivious to a lot of things apparently, like dates. I didn't realize this started. I thought it was in the future, where I would have been playing it yesterday instead of balloons. Because I love this game. That she will continue to try to draw my attention till I acknowledge her at the most appropriate moment. Okay, Don Quixote, fine. What is it?
우리 램버스 컴퍼니 같이 도시적으로 성장하고 있는 회사는 세상만사 정보에 대해 끊임없이 관심을 기울여야 하오.
Why is she talking like that? Huh? I like trains. No. Meow. Why is she talking like that though? Why is she sounding normal? That's not Dawn. Oh, manager Squire. Dost thou know that the city's upstart company, such as Limbus Company, must always pay close heed to the ever-changing world around us?
여기에 메르소군과 이 돈키호테처럼 매일 아침 신문을 읽으면서 도시에는 어떤 일이 일어나는지 관심을 좀 가지면서
Heed thee hither, read thy newspapers, manager Squire, and do keep thyself up to date on the events of the city, as Merceau and I, Don Quixote, do every morrow.
장난 좀 맞춰줘. 왜 그 메르소 씨가 아침마다 신문 읽는 루틴 있잖아.
Huh. But just go along with it, why don't you? I'm pretty sure she's talking about Merceau in one of his morning routines. You know, the newspapers. Aha, the newspaper routine, where he wakes up before the crack of dawn, parks himself on a chair, folds one leg over the other at an exact 9-degree figure 4 leg locked position, and peruses the morning newspaper.
아, 그거
Has it started?
꽤 멋있어 보였던 모양이야.
Yes?
It has not started.
이번엔 한 일주일 정도
Is it-
It
가려나?
has not. Sam.
No,
Sam.
no!
YouTube has not started.
It's supposed to work.
Sam. YouTube.
Which one? Both of them? Okay, is it okay? No, the shorts one.
The shorts one. Sorry, shorts chat.
Why? Hmm.
The scuff is real. We love stream scuff.
How do I fix that? How do I fix it?
Force it to switch screens.
That's not how it works.
Shoot it. Shoot the program. Shoot it. Shoot
Is
it.
that how it works, Sol?
You're American. You have a gun.
It's supposed to be linked, so it switches scenes. This is a problem. This is a problem.
This is indeed a problem.
Aw. I don't know how to fix that. I can turn it off and then turn it back on again. And that should do something.
I don't like how that. The short stream.
Yeah.
You said and it somehow timed with you saying just right now. For me.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a problem. Okay, plan. Turn it off. And then I don't know if they can hear me either. Probably not.
They can hear you.
They can hear me. Okay. But it's just not switching the visuals.
Yeah, it's just not fish.
Okay. Okay. Might have to kill the short stream for a second. Or permanently. Well, for the rest of the stream. That's got to be a bit of an issue, I'd say. Well, no time like the present. Because it's what it's supposed to do is be linked so it switches to the the shorts gaming scene or whatever, or the gaming scene or whatever. It's supposed to switch is the point, but it didn't. Huh. I don't know how to fix that.
This, Sam, drone strike the short stream.
We're drone striking the short stream. Okay. Huh. It should be working, but it's not.
Sam, drone strike the wedding.
Huh?
You heard me.
Working. Maybe it'll work now. See, now it's working. Why didn't it work before?
Oh, it works! I'm just not there. Awesome.
You know how long that's gonna take time. I mean, actually, I could probably set that up if you want. Well, not now since I can't change that while live. I can do that in the future though. It's working now, and it probably shows most of the screen. Might need to mess with the overlay so that shows up. But that's not important. What's important is it's working. Mostly. That. I guess left an impression on her. Betcha she'll be back to her usual self in a week or so.
본인의 말 듣고 계시는가?
Beautiful, beautiful. Get onto me, art thou paying attention? Yep, totally. So what's new? What, an article mention us or something?
아니, 어떻게 하셨어?
Hey, I'm gonna go.
Oh, how didst thou know? Nerd. Nerd.
Reader's viewpoint.
You're gonna-
I'm cosplay. Have you seen
Oh, yeah.
my announcement for Otakudan?
Were we talking about? Didn't we talk about this yesterday? Yeah, didn't we talk about this yesterday about your cosplaying? Oh, how didst thou know? Wait, really?
자, 여기 3면을 보시게나. 1면을 뺏긴 것은 조금 아쉬우나.
Forsooth, feast thy eyes on page 3. Though it is quite regrettable that we were robbed of the chance to be on the front page.
에? 3면? 우리가 그 정도야?
Huh? Page 3, we really started to put our name out there, huh? Don Quixote and Rhodia, the two sinners guaranteed to draw the full attention to whichever space they inhabit were speaking. It was only a matter of time before the other sinners began crowding around us, curious about the commotion.
자, T사 사건에서 일어났던 미스터리 실종
Hey,
사건.
there's going to
쪽으로
be
해결.
It's gonna be a what?
Yeah.
Okay. A dramatic conclusion to the mysterious disappearances at T-Corp. There's gonna be a club?
There's gonna be a clothing store.
Clothing store.
That I like. That's
Oh.
going to be opening at my mall.
Oh, nice. Is it
Yeah,
Gucci?
I'm gonna-
Or is it Supreme?
I don't buy that shit.
You know, what do you buy then? Is it
Uniqlo.
I don't know what that is. I like Nautica clothes.
범인은 에드가 가문이었던 것으로 밝혀져 세간에 크나큰 충격을.
Oh yeah, Nautica.
Shocking! The perpetrator to this mysterious case had been revealed to be none other than the prestigious Edgar family, appalling the general public. Oh yeah, right. This is right after Canto 6. Well, I don't think we need to hear that part. What else does it say? Wow.
이 근처를 배회 중이던 자들의 자그만 도움과 T사 3등급 징수직
Wow.
극적 해결.
With small assistance from some wandering bystanders who happened to be lost in the area, with the most admirable heroics of the T-Corp Class 3 collection staff on the scene.
근처를 배회 중이던
I believe it's talking about us, yeah.
우리를 말하는 것이요.
Wandering bystanders. Is it perchance that particular denotation refers to us?
이곳은 들러리 취급을 하는군.
Bystanders are treating us like we were barely there.
회사 이름도 안 나왔네요.
They didn't even mention our company name.
에이 뭐야?
How's my nose stuffy now?
심지어 시간 징수자들 이놈들은 코빼기도 안 비쳤잖아.
Oh, come on. Those time collectors weren't even there.
언론이란 되게 그런 것이다.
This is within the expected range of behavior for the news media.
혹시 또 모르지 않소?
You love maids.
뉴스를 보고 우리를
Hello,
애만을
maid shoe. I don't think I have. Actually, maybe I do have them. Well, maybe those who seek to interview us after reading this very article, mayhaps.
어딘지를
One of the YouTube chats. I don't know which one though. It doesn't. The multi-chat doesn't specify. Well, it doesn't specify where it's coming from. Regular one, yay!
Yeah, it's the regular stream. Anyway.
Not the short stream.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll have a grand old time looking for wandering
it?
bystanders
Where's
for an
the
interview.
redeem?
Very
Where-
descriptive. Oh, you're looking for that redeem.
Yeah, because we finally get someone who likes us.
Is this what you wanted,
Anyway,
made Ryoshu? Is this what you wanted?
Yippee.
And you too can have that redeem over at the Sam for Sure Twitch channel. Shameless plug. Something shameless plug. I doubt anyone will pay us much attention, Don Quixote. You better not set yourself up for disappointment. And we were standing there for a good moment in a big group, chattering about the article, when someone slowly but smoothly walked between us.
림버스 컴퍼니 소속 직원들이십니까?
Excuse me, are you Limbus Company employees by any chance?
당신들은
You fellows are...
왜 저희가 왔는지는
I
이미
got a
아실
soup.
것이라고
I got a
생각합니다.
soup shirt.
Soup? You buying stuff at the soup store?
Yeah.
Nice.
Campbell's condensed beef noodle soup.
Nice.
A white t-shirt.
Nice. I'm sure you're already aware of the reason for our visit.
와, 안 그래도 머리 빠지게 기다리고
This shit
있었다네.
peak. I got clothes at
Oh, I welcome thee here. Long and hard have I awaited thy arrival.
자, 뭐부터 시작하면 되겠는가?
Now, from whence shall we begin?
뭐야?
my
진짜로
Tarot-con
인터뷰하러
is
온 거야?
coming to
You did mention that, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, is she actually here to interview us? No way. Don Quixote wasn't just losing her mind at nothing?
인터뷰에 대해서는
It's rare.
제 쪽에서도 전달받지 못한
I was not told that any interview would be taking place.
나 참, 베르는 이럴 때 또 어디 간 거야? 지난번에 히스가 쓰고 남은 헤어무스가 어디 있었더라?
My word, Virgo at a time like this. Now where'd I put that leftover hair gel from Hiko's makeover? Yeah, boy.
How
자자,
much money
시작하자.
Now may commence.
spend?
자, 그럼
Well, what was that? All of it. All the money.
All 3K of my money saved up
Yes. All of it.
specifically for this event.
Why do you have $3,000 for the event?
Yeah.
Man, I need to work more so I can save up more money. All right then.
세금을 분할
본인이
납입하십니까?
전부 다
29 cents.
했다고는 볼 수 없지.
What?
I got 29 cents for this.
Nice. Barely. I shan't rightly take all the credit from which we have come, with what we have accomplished there. Will you be making your tax payment in installments?
예?
I
Eh?
love check fraud.
Check fraud. A good sound. Okay, we're clearly not on the same page here.
저희는 T사 시간 징수청의 징수자로서
Yeah, so I
당신들이
saved
체납한
up
시간세를 받으러 왔습니다.
$3,628
It's a lot of money.
Canadian.
That's still a lot of money.
Like,
That's still a lot of money.
yeah,
What's the conversion?
let me actually look it up.
2,600. Still a lot of money though. Still a good bit of money.
100. I'm spending it all on.
Nice. We are tax collectors in T-Corp's time collections agency, currently on a mission to collect your overdue time tax.
역시 저자들은 결코 좋은 일에 나타나는 법이 없.
Those ilks are never bringers of good tidings, indeed.
시간세? 그럴 리가.
Wait, time tax? No, that doesn't make any sense.
저희는 이미 T사 동지 입국 심사를 할 때 시간세를 납부했어요.
We already paid our time tax in full when we went through T-Corp Nest immigration process, Virgilius said. A few days ago, aboard Mephistopheles.
정말 괜찮은 거예요?
Are you sure we don't need to pick up a timepiece for each of us to carry?
왜냐하면
You probably already know this, but in T-Corp,
세계를 소유하고 있어야 하는 것이 원칙이지. 잘 알고 있다.
everyone must carry a timepiece. Yes, I know the rules.
하지만 어디에나 융통성 있는 대책은 항상 존재하는 법이다.
But for every rule, there's always room for an alternative that offers a bit more flexibility. Of course, I don't suppose it's listed anywhere on that pamphlet.
단기 체류를 원하는 외부인의 경우 시계를 소유하는 것 대신 그에 준하는 시간세를 사전에 지불하는 것으로 T사의 규칙에 면책받을 수 있다.
Outsiders seeking a short-term stay at T Corp can pay the appropriate time tax for the length of their stay to be exempt from the relevant obligations, instead of going out of the way to abide by T Corp's rules.
29에서 태어나지도 않은 자들이 시계를 발급받는 건 보통 까다로운 일이 아니지 않나.
As you may have expected, anyone else born outside District 20 must go through numerous hoops before they can be issued a timepiece.
따라서 우리는 조립하기 전 30일치를 적납했지.
So we elected to pay 30 days worth of time tax on the spot before entering T Corp's borders.
상당한 금액이었을 텐데.
Impressive! It can't have been cheap.
시계 가지고 싶었는데.
Yet I wish to wear a watch like Lady Otis does.
내 시계는 멋으로 차고 있는 게 아니다.
Haven't I already made it clear that it's not a fashion item?
전에 이야기했듯
Then what is it, Otis?
회사에
Curious.
긍정적인 걱정은 없다.
Curious.
이런 건 당연한 일에 해당하지.
As I have said so in the past, the company has no budgetary concerns. It is a given that they would be taking care of such expenses.
이제야 좀 회사 같아진 느낌이네요.
We're finally starting to operate like a real professional company now, huh? Yeah, there must have been a minor miscalculation or something. Maybe we fell slightly short of the amount we had to pay?
더군다나 30일이나 이곳에 머물지도 않았다고요.
It hasn't even been 30 days since we arrived here, though.
뭐 만약에 돈을 내야 하더라도 저놈들 가진 거 적당히 내다 팔면 어찌어찌 마련할 수 있을지도 모르고.
Well, I'm sure we can pawn away their stuff to fix what probably amounts to a round there. Easy peasy. Heathcliff muttered, gesturing towards Sinclair and Honolulu with his chin.
그걸로 해결이 된다면요.
If it'll help pay for the time tax, then sure. What? What happened?
Starting with the bloodshed
가지고 나온 게 얼마
this
없긴
early
한데.
on.
Huh?
I'm watching. No, I'm not watching. I'm reading Omniscient Readers.
Oh, maybe? I didn't pack much stuff when I left, though.
이거 릴 시간수가
Well, let's hear the damage. How much time tax do we owe ya?
납부하셔야 할 시간세는
Currently, you are
총 100억 4천만 원입니다.
10 billion, 40 million behind the time tax payments. What? That's a lot of money.
내가 귀가 많이 안 좋아졌네. 나 100까지는 들었는데 그 이후에는 뭐라고 한 거야?
Did my hearing get worse or something? I heard a 10, a 40, and the rest just kind of flew right over my head.
그 정도 액수라면 아이의 저희 집을 한번 들러야 할 것 같은데요?
For that much money, we might have to make a brief stop at my place first.
안 내면 아니 못 내면 어떻게 되는 건가요?
What other options do we have if we don't? I mean, if we can't pay the tax.
그런 선택지는 존재하지 않습니다. 이자가 붙은 시간이나 금액 둘 중 하나로 납부하셔야 합니다.
Can't pay the tax is not an option. Your only options are the following: make your payment with time or money, with interest, of course.
아이 시간으로 납부한다는 게 도대체 무슨 소리야?
The hell does making payment with time even mean? Now that I think about it, I remember someone talking about paying with time before. I never really cared to find out what exactly they meant, though. You saying, Heathcliff? Know anything about this?
T사에 거취를 하고 있을 때 시간세를 내지 못한 적은 없었어.
I have not once failed to make my payment during my residency at this nest.
하여
Nothing
내지
there,
못하였을
Manager
때
Don.
일어나는 일에 대해서는 아는 바가
Who do you-
없어.
Who do you think would get the nothing there ego gift, or just regular ego, or not ego gift, like identity? Nothing there identity and ego. Who do you think is gonna get it? I'm thinking Gregor. I'm thinking Gregor's going to get it. What about you, Soul?
What?
Who do you think would get nothing there as for an ID/ego?
Yeah, Gregor.
Yeah,
He
Gregor.
has the funny
He-
arm, and
His arm will just be the funny nothing there scythe,
yeah, it's
or the sword or mimicry. Gang Chang.
they're
Goodbye.
wrong. That because
You have
Gang Chung-
received a voicemail. Gang Chung is Rabbit is Arcorp Heathcliff.
Yeah.
I know these things. Because
Yeah.
I am No Life, who plays this
Yeah.
game. I don't
Yeah,
like
so-
the...
Because Alt G is
Too much.
Gancham and
Hmm.
Control G is goodbye.
Okay, I
Control
see, I see. You have received a voicemail. That's my favorite line.
I should.
Thus I know not what transpires on occasion which one fails to pay the time tax.
나도 저택에선 시간세 같이 복잡한 문제에 얽혀본 적은 없었어. 뒷골목 생활할 땐 형님이 더 관리했고, 뭐 못 내서 끌려간 사람들은 보긴 했어도.
I've never been involved in messy business like taxes that matter either. You know, my backstreets days bust out with the complicated shite like that for the rest of us. Did see a few poor souls getting dragged away because they failed to pay it to cough it up though. Well then. With their not-so-helpful answers, my mind immediately began to wander towards Faust, who I hoped would know something more about this than the two of them. And that's when Otis suddenly and defiantly stood between us and the collectors.
전혀 납득이 되지 않는군. 무슨 계산법으로 그런 얼토당토하는 액수가 나온 거지?
This is completely unreasonable. What kind of shoddy calculation led to this nonsensical figure?
회사의 징세 계산은 언제나 합리적입니다.
Tax calculations in T-Corp are always exceptionally reasonable.
무의미한 시간이 계속 지나가고 있군요. 현재 능력도 의지도 없는 걸로 간주해도 되겠습니까?
The clock's ticking. Would I be correct to assume that you lack both the capability and the will to make your fair payments?
잠시만요.
Wait, we don't have to ask like this. Can we get a timeout? Okay. Okay, Sinclair. Time out. Time out. Okay.
바람직한 발언이 아닐 것 같소만.
Hello, Outbreak. Your choice of words may be quite unwise.
자, 지금 불만을 꿍얼거리는 놈들. 당장 주머니에 100억 안이 있는 놈들만 반론을 허가하겠다.
Huh. Cry and whine all you want about not wanting to escalate things. You got 10 billion on your pockets. I won't recognize your opinion as anything of worth otherwise.
없다면
No?
이
Then shut up and say it very well. We deal with this
전진에
obstacle that
방해가 되는
dares
놈을
stand in our
대하는
path.
게 맞겠지.
재밌겠군. 100억 어치의 죽음이라.
How exciting! And 10 billion on death.
100억 4천만 아닙니다.
10 billion and 40 million on, to be exact. It's fighting time. Well, next, but I guess. I don't. This was just a story one though. But hello, fight. Oh wait. Is there any? Well, I can get Herbert. When are they gonna fix that? By the way. Actually. I assume there's IDs I can use that would give a boost. Everlasting Faust ego. You know what? Fair enough. I also imagine T-Corp Dawn would be... Yeah, T-Corp Dawn gives a bonus. Eurodivia identities? It gives a bonus up to... Hi, Zulu. How's it going? What... I assume the bonus only goes up to 120% though. I'm liking the flute. Okay, let's switch some of these out again. Cause don't want you. Guess multi-crack is best. Just chain battle. Anything related to T-Corp gets a boost. And also apparently, well, this one, which I guess would time duck, which I guess makes sense.
소재가 준비됐어?
복지팀의 협조가 필요한 거지.
I don't think I have anyone else that gives a boost. What? Pierce. Okay.
고래를 향해.
Pretty sure you have Pierce. Some Pierce.
준비는 항상 되어 있습니다.
One who gives Faust.
망치를 쥐고.
이번 의뢰는 몇 발이나 들고 가야 하냐?
Everlasting is part of T-Corp. Yes, yeah. This should be good.
화점에 두지. 원하시는
자,
말뚝을 쑤셔 넣어주죠.
시간.
Okay.
가볼까요?
Yeah, this should be fine though. Okay, I don't care if it's slightly lower. That's my last units anyway.
내가 정한다.
We will be fine because I'm not this probably won't be hard. Although I guess this is the hard version. Oh look, we've already activated we're already gonna claim their bones. I guess I needed an extra piercing person. Oops. It's about to be bone claiming time. Rousseau, claim their bones. Thank you, Rousseau.
조금만 더 힘내자. 이제 정말 개체의 제압까지 얼마 남지 않았어.
They're both struggling. They're neutral. I'm sure they'll be fine. See, Heathcliff won. Why couldn't you guys? Also, Ring Sang doing Ring Sang things because Ring Sang. Oh no, that's gonna be so much wasted damage potential. 185 damage on an enemy that had 5 health. My favorite.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 이래도 이러면 얼마나 좋아. 나도 지킬 게 많거든.
Hello, chat. Hello, Captain Ahab. I do have Ahab Mail on my team, so the fault lies with you, Ishmael. A T-Corp staff in a different uniform approaches sinners as both sides went on the defensive. I'm chatting to the inside of a whale right now. Real. Is this the guy Otis is supposed to be based on? It's lit for real? Nice. Is this one their ringleader?
등급은 높으나 저자 또한 T사의 직원일 뿐.
He may be of higher rank, but he's an employee of T-Corp all the same.
그들과 계속 다투다가는 T사 전체와도 등을 질 수 있는.
Which is to say that our insistence on meeting the demands of hostility may lead to a direct confrontation against the full force of T-Corp. Yeah! Lay down your weapons now. Should you refuse to cooperate, all of you present may be considered hostile individuals by T-Corp. We'll use force to...
유쾌해지기 시작했군.
I like that. How thrilling.
이렇게 되면
Ah, this is bad. This seems like a great time for Virgilius with his intimidating, glowing eyes, too.
정했다.
Yippee.
며칠 전까지만 해도 길잡이 씨와 훈훈했던 분위기를 가졌던 것 같았는데 벌써 엄청 오래전이라.
Man, weren't things much better between us and the guy but only a few days ago? I feel like it's been forever since then.
그렇게 째려보지만 말고 우리 말 좀 들어봐. 억울해. 다짜고짜 100억안을 내놓으라고 하잖아.
Come on, don't glare at us like that. We had our reasons, Kay. We showed up out of nowhere and tried to extort a whole 10 billion on.
100억 4천만 아닙니다.
Yes, yes, yes. 10 billion or 40 million on, to be exact.
그 말은 녹음해놨어. 계속 똑같은 말만.
You like saying that, don't you? Jeez.
그러니까 우리에게 그만한 세금이 나올 리가 없잖아. 누구보다 선량하고.
I don't know about any of those adjectives, Rhodia. Yeah, the point is, there's no way we owe them that much money. We're kind, law-abiding citizens.
정의롭게 살았는데.
We're burning with a sense of justice.
그러니까.
Hear, hear. Virgilius listened quietly for a moment as the sinners chattered on like they were a part of a comedy skit.
그래, 너희 말대로 100억안이라는 숫자는 이상한 액수이긴 하지. 하지만
Yes, I agree that 10 billion on in taxes does seem unreasonable. However,
길거리 한복판에서 이런 의미 없는 전투를 하다간 뒷감당이 힘들어진다는 당연한 사실을 누군가는 깨달았어야 하지 않나.
it is a mystery to me how no one stopped to think for a second about the troubles you might spark by starting a meaningless scuffle like this in the middle of the street, no less. Yeah. Virgilius let out a deep sigh before turning toward the T-Corp employee.
유혈 사태를 일으키게 된 건 유감스럽게 되었습니다만
We find it regrettable this incident has led to bloodshed.
100억안은 결코 납득이 될 수 없는 액수입니다.
However, 10 billion on in time tax is unacceptable.
당신들도 잘 알지 않습니까? 그렇게 어마어마한 징세가 길바닥에서 단순하게 진행될 수 있지는 않다는 걸.
I'm sure you know full well that 10 billion ons worth of tax isn't the kind of money that we can simply fork over in the middle of the street.
이렇게 곧장 시간세를 거두러 오는 것이 아니라 자세한 경위에 대한 설명이 우선되어야 했다고 봅니다만.
I believe it would have been more appropriate if you had provided us with some context as to how this number came to be, instead of immediately marching up to us and demanding that we pay the time tax.
확실히 이런 비정상적인 징세 보고가 올라온 건 드물지. 이쪽에서도 사태의 심각성을 인지하여 관할소에서 긴급 회의를 소집하는 중이다.
I admit that such an absurd amount of time tax levied upon your group is almost unprecedented. We've been summoned to an emergency meeting in a relevant office to address the severity of this incident.
관할 징수소로 이동해서 원인과 해결책을 논의하는 편이 좋을 것 같군.
I see your point. Why don't we move this conversation to the collections office in the relevant jurisdiction area for now to discuss possible solutions? I mean, I don't know. He was kind of sticking up for the sinners there.
걸작을 자아냈나.
Thank you, Ringsang. Very cool.
마에스트로님이 어떤 평가를 내려주실지 흥분이 가시지 않는구려.
A case of the gallows. Always a good thing. Always a good thing to have. The truth behind the absurd time tax levied upon us was much simpler than I expected.
약 일주일 전 어더링 하이츠 저택에서 사전에 허가받지 않은 광범위한 시간 노출 현상이 관측되었네요.
She is not paid enough for whatever this is. She is so done. About a week ago, a large-scale, unauthorized temporal leakage phenomenon was observed at the Wuthering Heights Manor, which shot you up several stages in the progressive time-use tax bracket due to the immense amount of time leak.
시간 노출 현상?
Temporal leakage phenomenon?
특정 공간의 시간이 느리게 흘러가게 되었다는 뜻이에요.
Huh? reading.
지역의 공간이
Reading,
I gotta
reading,
움직이기
reading
때문에
makes me
so I can
reading makes me
so
so
I can
eepy.
relate to
객집된
people.
건
I can relate so I can
네
relate to
시간 정도의
people in the
분량인데요.
ORV community whenever I go to
Reading this makes me so eepy. It refers to a deceleration in the flow of time within a certain physical field. In your case, it wasn't even a static deceleration field. It moved all over the manor for a good while too. You measured about 4 hours worth of time in the process.
뭔 소리를 씨부리는 거야?
It's the Durante ability. What the bloody hell is she blabbering about?
특정 공간이 느려졌다는 것은
A deceleration of flow of time within a certain...
저택 안에서 그자를 쫓아가기 위해 단테가 우리의 움직임을 날새게 만들었던 때를
She must be referring to the moment during which Dante granted us celerity as we pursued that man at the manor.
이해되지 않는군. 관리자님의 능력이 지속된 것은 제 30분이 넘지 않았다. 내 시간은 오류일 확률이 높다.
Impossible. The manager's ability was activated for less than 30 minutes. It is most likely that your 4-hour measurement is a calculation error.
아니요. 그 저택에서 나오며 느꼈던 위화감의 원인을 생각한다면
No. Considering the odd sensation we had experienced as we departed the manor, it is most probable that no error had occurred in their calculations.
단테, 기억하시는가? 그때
Do you recall, Dante, as we left the manor? A few days ago?
메르소군, 매일 하고 있는 루틴에 뭔가 문제라도 있는가?
Is there odd wrong with that daily routine? Did you say?
메르소군, 매일 하고 있는 루틴에 뭔가 문제라도...
She did say it in English. We had just returned to Mephistopheles after the incident at Wuthering Heights Manor. Most sinners were keeping to themselves, given the clear look of sorrow on Heathcliff. However, Don Quixote's ever-cheerful voice, like always, constantly shattered through the silence.
이상 현상을 발견했다.
I've identified an anomaly.
저택에서 보낸 시간을 생각하면 조간 신문이 지급되었어야 하는데 이건 석간 신문이다.
We should have been issued the morning newspaper, not evening newspaper. This is inconsistent with the amount of time we spent at the manor.
뭔가 실수가 있었던 건 아니겠는가?
Perchance 'twas an innocent mistake.
이 버스에서 지속적으로 신문을 지급받았지만 항상 지정된 시간에 조간, 석간을 지급받아왔다.
As long as I've been a passenger of this bus, morning papers have always been delivered during designated morning hours. In the evening papers have always been delivered during the designated evening hours.
오류가 발생할 여지는 있겠지만
Oh, thank you.
항상적으로 극히
Hey, Garo.
받을 수 있다.
How's it going? That's not a chat command, but I will redeem the head pet for you. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm playing some Limbus Company because I didn't realize the event rerun was going on now. I thought it was later, or I would have been playing this yesterday. Whoops. Why does reading this always make me so eepy and yawny? The possibility that they have made a mistake cannot be completely ruled out. However, the likelihood of that is minuscule.
그러고 보니 색이 없어서 눈치를 못 챘었는데 저건 해가 떠오르는 게 아니라 노을이 지고
Oh, now that I'm looking at it, that's a sunset, not a sunrise. I couldn't tell because of the lack of color.
시간상으론 분명 동이 틀 시점을 더...
This cannot be. This must be the early hours of the morrow, is it not?
알 것 같소.
I may have an idea of how this inconsistency came to be.
그거는 TT4 프로토콜.
Right, the TT4 protocol. What's that?
시간 속도 동기화 장치에 뭐
Yeah.
이런 식으로 불렀던 거.
Thank you for the hydrate soul. Temporal velocity synchronization device or something like that.
모두가 평등한 시간 속에서 여유를 즐길 수 있게 만들어드리는 럭셔리 솔루션?
That's an advert for once. A luxury solution to all your time synchronization needs. Grungus. True. Enjoy equally leisurely hours together or some shit like that.
우와, 히스클리프군답지 않게 유식한 단어가 너무 많아 뜻이 헷갈리네만.
Oh, 'tis quite unlike thee, Sir Heathcliff, to use so many complicated words in a sentence. Pray, shall someone explain it in plainer tongue?
TT4 프로토콜이 작동하는 장소에 있는 사람들의 시간이 모두 같은 속도로 흘러가게 하는 장치라는 뜻이요.
It is an apparatus for equalizing the velocity of time for all of those affected individuals under the TT4 protocol influence.
그렇군. 어쩐지 그리 부유해 보였던 자가 우리와 같은 속도로 움직이고 말한다는 게 조금 이상하긴 했네.
And how someone so affluent in time was moving and speaking at the same speed as the rest of us.
그렇다면 저택 내에서 보낸 시간은
Yeah.
바깥보다 빠르게
Yeah.
흘러가는 이야기가 된다.
Oh, that's a lot of viewers. Oh god. Hello! It's me. This Danish gremlin is on a quest to conquer games, have fun, almost sitting birthday at Hobbit. Oh, was it the birthday stream? Beta celebration, story stuff. These elf streams are slithering in time. No spoilers, please. You might get the band hammer. Oh no. Thank you, Snick. Hello, but hello. I think I gave you a shout out. Should have. But hello, everyone. It is me, the Sam for short. I'm a silly little Lehman dude, the guy doing his silly little Lehman things, and I am doing well. Hope you're doing. I hope you were also doing well. It's according to the raid message. It was your birthday celebration stream. Is that right? What were you doing? Hope it went well. Whatever it was. You doing great? Glad to hear you're doing great. Glad to hear it. And you do with the celebrating birthday. Yay! It didn't lie to me. Wonderful. Yeah, you do whatever you guys gotta do post stream. Get some water, get some food. Go away. That works too. I could rephrase that. Go do something else if you want. Oh, just some Genshin party animals over watching golf with friends. Oh, that sounds fun. We 2 hours into my actual birthday now, lol. Nice. Okay, 2 hours in, which means you're... I don't know how many hours that is ahead of me. 6 hours? Ish? 6 hours ahead of me. Oh yeah, it did say you're in Denmark. Or it did say your the raid message did say you're Danish. So yeah, that sounds about right. I know I can read. Kinda. Allegedly. But yeah, I really hope this Oh, I forgot I didn't click the button I need to. There we go. But I'm doing good. Hopefully the short stream didn't fixes itself. It looks like it fixed itself. Yeah, okay, good. That did fix itself. But I'm doing good. Turns out the event in the game I'm playing started already. So I could have played it yesterday. Whoops. But you know, I could have played it yesterday instead of another game. But you know, it's fine. It is what it is. I'm doing good. This is Limbus company. It's a gacha game. It's good though, I swear. It's a good gacha game. With like good story and characters. I know. Now we'll get back to that. So with this information, it could be concluded that the time we have experienced within the manor was flowing at a faster rate than the world outside. Yes.
신문이 지금 지급된 상황은 이해가 되는군.
That is a coherent explanation as to why the evening newspaper instead of the morning newspaper was issued. It was kind of like reverse 999. Well, that's just because of where we are in game. Look, it's good. that's just kind of where we are in game. It has a lot of different looks to it. Good that your curiosity is sated. I don't suppose anyone has any issues with tackling a new job. Hard to explain. But then there's a bunch of different styles and stuff in the setting. The one where we're at is like more Victorian Englandish. So naturally it's all monochrome. Well, or beige-ish, washed out. Yeah. I'll go rest. Yes. Go rest. Thank you, Frosty. That's exactly what I was going to say. Go enjoy your birthday rest and celebrations. Yay. The LCA has sent us a new request to track down distortion. Ask for more detailed information. So actually, my ability within the TT4 protocol caused...
이미 가속되던 시간을 더 만지작거린 꼴이 되니 자연히 바깥에서 보았을 때는 체감 그 이상의 시간이 노출된
Yes,
것으로
indeed.
느꼈을 터.
It was akin to tampering with an already accelerated flow of time. From an outsider point of view, it would have appeared as though more time than what was actually spent was leaked.
잘 아시네요. 심지어 개인에 대한 시간도 아니고 공간제로 시간을 조작하셨어요.
This bloke knows what he's talking about. Also, you didn't just manipulate time on a personal scale. Like I said either, you affected the flow of time within a physical space.
심지어 그 공간도 초단위로 계속 이동.
Let me remind you, what is in a static field? It moved all over that manner.
유례가 없었어요.
Honestly, this situation is completely unprecedented.
애초에 돈이 무지하게 많이 드니까 특별한 날에만 가동한다고 했던 것 같기도 해. 손님들이 많이 왔을 때는.
Right, they used to activate it only on special occasions, like we had plenty of guests over for a visit. These are so bloody pricey.
시간 누진세에 공간당 부가세를 곱하게 될 테니.
Yeah.
당연히 이런
Yeah.
적인 액수가 나올 수밖에 없겠지.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. So the time tax for your inflated tax bracket multiplied with the surtax per volume from the physical space covered by that temporal manipulation. No wonder it all adds up to this insane number.
우리라고 이렇게 될 줄 알았나?
You know, like we knew something like this would happen.
뭐 아무튼 시간세를 납부하기 위해서는 두 가지 방법 중 하나를.
Well, anyway, you have two payment options to settle this time tax debt.
아니 무슨 방법 이러고 있냐 이씨. 100억 안을 어떻게 내냐고요?
Oi, options? What options? Ain't like bags of 10 billion on grow from a tree, isn't it? He is so British. Option 1, cash payment. Option 2, time payment.
아까도 들었어 그건. 대체 시간으로 납부한다는 게 무슨 소린데?
Yeah, about that. What's that supposed to mean anyway? Paying with time? It means... Oh. The employee who was about to answer our question with painfully observable annoyance suddenly jolted at the sound of an alarm.
알겠습니다.
Understood.
연락이 왔습니다. 오늘 사건에 대한 긴급 회의 준비가 끝났어요.
Yes, that's going to be Virgilius and Faust.
입장하실 수 있습니다.
Please look at our call that they're ready to hold the emergency meeting regarding this incident. Limbus company may send 2 individuals to the meeting to represent your company. Ah.
걱정된다는 듯 뒷각거릴 필요는 없습니다.
No need to tick-tock and fuss, Dante. Dealing with complicated matters like this meeting is one of my responsibilities. I'll be joining them to discuss the possible solution to this incident. So please keep the sinners under control. Except you, Miss Faust. You're with me. Understood. Make another mess when I'm gone and... Only Ryoshu will enjoy what comes next. Keep that in mind as you wait. Oh. Well, off they go, I guess. Didn't even give us a chance to ask them more questions.
우리의 운명이 걸려 있을지도 모르는 일에 우리를 내버려 두고?
You're just leaving us here like this? But isn't this whole mess basically what will happen to us?
저 별거 아닌 질문이긴 한데요.
So this isn't anything serious, but
메르소 씨는 왜 교수대 위에 올라가 계시고 있나요?
what's Rousseau doing on the gallows? What? Rousseau, what are you doing up there?
올라가라 하여서 올라왔습니다.
I was told to stand here, so I have done so.
누가 그랬는데?
Who told you to do that?
나 내가 그랬어. 시간센 앞으로 도와주려고 했지.
Hi, Hubert. I did. Just trying to help you and your friend's little time tax problem. I thought our employees are supposed to be at the emergency meeting.
우와, 걸어다니는 시계라니. 이번 박람회에 제출하면 참가상까지 노려볼 만할지도 모르겠는데.
Whoa, clapping legs, how fascinating. If someone were to submit you for consideration at the upcoming expo, you might even be worth a participation trophy.
시계를 보니까 생각났는데.
You remind me of the time when some hapless soul submitted a timepiece that the doubled as a compass that had a rather tragic and critical design flaw. You could tell by the time, but you could tell the time or find your path, but never both at once. Tell directors or tell time. It was only one thing or the other, leaving you lost in time or stranded in the streets. That was no good, not at all. That's no better than a clock taped to a compass at the end of the day, isn't it? Is it? Hey. That man yaps very quickly. I'm not gonna be able to keep up with that. Alright, TT5-2 protocol is operating at experimental capacity with this office space. No, you don't forget, anyone not synced with the daily standard time might find this a little disorienting, so keep that in mind as well. What? Now that's a look of someone who has never once in life heard of the T2. I'm gonna have to wait for him to finish. That's a look of someone who's never once heard of the TT5-2 protocol, eh? The TT5-2 protocol, as its name suggests, is an invention to address the temporal efficiency problem presented in the TT4 protocol. It's doing test runs and only has a few select T-core offices. So if you do ever feel the urge to leave your impressions of this new shiny thing, feel free to jot down a few words on that bulletin. Wait a minute, who wrote that 3-star review? Okay. The man, who we presume to be a T-Corp staff, seemed very adept at holding one-sided conversation with zero external input. Not that any of us could keep up with how fast he was speaking anyway. Anyway, if you're ready, let's get cranking. Or cracking. I am ready. Wait, I don't know if it's a really good idea to be ready for something like that. It looks like the rope extends from the intimidating machine tightened around Rousseau's throat. Is this what it means to pair time tax the time, getting hanged from the gallows? Please call it a precisely given name, the temporal scale gallows. It measures the exact amount of time you owe and sucks that time right out of you. That wasn't the original name, mind you. There was simply too much hubbub and hubbaloo at a successively long name, which was appropriately 58 words or letters. Approximately 58 words or letters. Can someone ask him what'll happen to Rousseau? Is that thing going to kill Rousseau? Kill him nonsense. She's a very gentle machine. That is simply preposterous. However... Man, this guy speaks quickly. I can barely keep up. And I can talk quite fast. However, spoken in such manner, oft portrays that events of even greater ill fortune shall befall us. I'm not sure as to what might happen, actually. I suppose it'll suck 10 billion odds worth of time out of your friend. Stop being obtuse. What is that thing? What is that even supposed to mean? Is he going to be stuck like that for 10 billion hours or something? What? Well, not exactly. Let me tell you, my T-Core was particularly generous to call the 4-hour daily minimum time guarantee policy. How generous, Even when the worst comes to worst, every citizen entitled to the right to enjoy minimal 4-hour days. According to the T-Core Public Welfare Council, 4 hours is the absolute minimum number of hours in a day to guarantee human survival. Survive being the keyword here.
100억 4천만 원을 한 번에 뽑아내는 건 역시 어려웠나 봐. 여기 보여? 측정 불가라고 나오잖아. 이런 경우는 거의 없었는데.
Oh, I get it now. It's saying measurement error for the same reason that the time-killing time guy can't steal the time from the sinners. They're on Dante's time or whatever. So it just doesn't work. Fascinating. That's just my theory, though. A game theory! Thanks for watching. My, sucking 10 billion to 40 million odds worth of time for your friend was too much, I suppose. Look, it says measurement error. That rarely ever happens. Wait, you pulled the lever when you didn't even know what was going to happen? Just out of curiosity? Yes. Yes, exactly, Ishmael. That's exactly what just happened. Of course, 10 billion on of time tax debt is a historically unprecedented amount of debt, so I had to see what would happen. You could land first place in a lottery and still you wouldn't have come even close to making 10 billion on, and that's before taxes. I'd say you all belong to a museum of history, if I'm being honest. Besides, I haven't seen anyone with more than 150 hours in time tax debt willingly step into the gallows before. Anyone beyond that usually choose to dig themselves into a deeper debt hole. The point is, I scarcely expected someone of 10 billion on time tax hole to just walk up there like that. Huh. What is wrong with this guy? Awaken your soul! Prithee, surrender not to such machinery! Huh? Thou art unharmed? I am all right. Why don't you get down from the gallows now, Marceau? Virgilius and Faust, who returned just as this incident occurred, were both glaring at us with expressions that were anything but friendly. Yeah. That does not surprise me. In the slightest. In the slightest. I have no idea if this is in the if the shorts one is in the shorts feed or not. I hope it is, but I don't actually have any idea of that. I don't have a really good way to check that. So much yapping. Help. I'm being yapped to death. Help, I need a medic bag. Okay, I can clearly see that you're both accusing me of letting the sinners run wild again, but we had our reasons. We have reached an agreement. And you explained things to them, right? Please tell me the agreement doesn't involve us collectively dangling from that stupid gallows.
액수이지만 동시에 우리가 책임져야 할 몫이라는 것 또한 확실하다. 실제로 시간에 대한 이득을 누렸고 상호 협의된 사항 또한 아니었으니.
10 billion on is certainly an absurd amount of money, but that doesn't change the fact that we are still responsible for it. We did benefit from the extra time it granted us, and its use was something that wasn't mutually agreed upon before our unilateral activation. Because it was an unexpected event, no countermeasures could be put in place either. Yeah, but we didn't exactly have a whole lot of time to debate whether it was allowed to slow down time or not. We really had to think on our feet back then. I felt a bit miffed about being treated as though I was somehow at fault for this.
만일 누구 하나를 희생해야 한다면 좀 더 효율적인 방식의 평가를 부탁하지.
If you plan to sacrifice one of us to settle the debt, I request that you evaluate our worth based on individual merit.
이럴 때를 대비해 평소에 작성해둔 수감자별 업무 평가지 마지막 장에 있는 별도 의견을 참고해서.
I have prepared performance evaluation sheets for each sitter precisely for such occasion. On the last pages of those evaluation sheets are extra opinions that
누군가를 놓고 갈 계획은 없다. 그리고 고작 한 명의 희생으로 100억 원을 전부 납부할 수도 없을 것이고.
I don't plan on leaving any of you behind to take the fall for the group. Besides, 10 billion on isn't the kind of money that you can settle with the sacrifice of one individual. But we did eventually find a reasonable compromise while you were wasting your time horsing around in front of the gallows. I keep giving him the GQ voice. GQ voice. And that compromise is we've been contracted to deal with the distortion. I guess we're really starting to put our name out there. They specifically sought us out to deal with this distortion. They have sought out other fixers of companies to deal with this issue first. We were their 6th choice after the first 5 failed to produce a meaningful result. Gotcha. Well, the stories are starting to circulate via word of mouth. I will not deny that. So what kind of distortion are we dealing with this time? This is a request regarding a series of similar, unsolved cases within Decor's borders. Some call it the case of time killing time. Several people have fallen victim to the perpetrator. The case of time killing
그
time.
말대로다.
It is exactly what it says on the tin.
우리들의 시간이
The distortion is running wild, killing our time.
우리 T사에서는
Time is an
시간이
asset here,
곧
T-Corp.
자산이다.
It is not so difficult for us to track down the occasional time robbers by tracing them. But in the case of time killing time, the killer does not leave any traces. It is simply gone, completely removed and untraceable. No such thing has ever happened here before. Thus, the significance of this case cannot be emphasized enough.
그래서 시간 살인 시간을 해결하기 위해 시간세를 면하는 조건으로
This is why we formally request that you solve this case for us. In return, we will exempt you from your time tax debt.
이렇게 또 와버리고 말았군.
Oh, thus arrive with once again my time to shine.
최근에 본인이 정독한 책에 따르면 T사에게 도시 악몽급 이상의 사건을 의뢰받는 탐정들은
According to a book I have read in recent days, and all detectives working to solve cases of Earth Nightmare Beyond issued this special investigator badge during the course of their employment. It is a badge that may as well be a universal pass to command all kinds of aid regarding detective. Answers.
배지는 지급할 생각이다.
We plan to issue you those badges, yes.
꼭 갖고 싶었던 컬렉션 중 하나였는데. 혹시 의뢰가 끝나면 내게 배지
Calm down, Don.
감상용 영어명으로 최소 3개 정도는 필요.
Calm down. Woohoo! Much have I longed to add one such badge to my collection. Perchance thou shalt allow us to keep the badges once this case is dealt with. Nay, I demand that I be awarded at least 3 badges, one for my private collection, one for display, and one for business, so that... Shut it, lass! Right, what are we waiting for? Let's crack on. Whack the distortion, get the hell out of here. I ain't dealing with money problems.
의욕은 좋게 평가하지. 하지만 말을 좀 끝까지 좀 들었으면
Let's get rich. I value your enthusiasm, but I would also appreciate it if you could allow others to finish their sentences before cutting them off and going on a long tangent of your own.
문제는 이자들이 13명이나 되는 인원이 사건을 해결한답시고 우르르 몰려다니는 걸 원치 않더군.
The problem is that they don't want all 13 of you running amok in an effort to solve this case.
그 인원으로 거리를 돌아다니며 거주민들의 소중한 하루의 시간을 방해하는 것은 허용하기 힘들다.
Indeed. I can't have your entire group running wild in the streets and potentially waste the precious time of our residents.
특별 수사관 배지는 T사에서도 매우 까다롭게 발급해주는 증표로 13개나 지급해줄 수 없지.
Also, the special investigator badge isn't something that T-Corp hands out like candy. We can't give away a whole box of badges for all 13 of them.
부분적으로는 동의한다.
Hey, Zanami, how's it going? I concur to a degree. Otis. Wow. This is very fitting given where we're at though. But wow, my saturation. The T-Corp singularity. You've been growing your brand. How about you? That's an awfully odd way to phrase things, but I've been doing good. Otis, who's been continuously and consistently suggested that we cut down the number of sinners, was the first to welcome this offer. But I'm glad you're doing that, at least, because I certainly haven't been, or at least not to how much I'd like to be. Regrettably, I think. Otis, who had continuously and consistently suggested that we cut down the number of sinners.
도움이 되지 않는 짐덩이를 끌고 다니는 셈이니 한참 전부터 이랬어야 했지.
We should have done something at least a long time ago. What use is there in hauling around these dead weights? To your followers, I'm excited because I guess someone who invited me to a collab server is lurking in my chat, maybe? Oh? You gonna name any names? Perhaps? Or maybe at least in DMs. You don't have to, or not. You don't have to. Yokosiri? I don't know. I don't think I know who that is. I will look them up. Oh. That's a lot of viewers they've got. Cool. Nice, we should have done something this a long time ago. What use is there in hauling on these dead weights?
엘리트 인원들이 현장을 뛰며 문제를 해결하고 열애자들은 버스 안에서 얌전히 따라오면서 얘기나 하도록.
We will leave the useless pawns behind away in the bus while the elite team of high-performing individuals takes care of business.
본인이 그 엘리트에 포함될 거라는 믿음이 굳건하게 깔려 있군.
You seem rather confident that you'd be a part of that elite team of high-performing individuals, Otis.
그건 당연한.
It's ridiculous to even suggest otherwise.
헛소리는 그만하고. 그래서 몇이나 허가된 건가요?
Alright, enough with your nonsense. So, how many of us are allowed to work on this case anyway? 3. Virgilius trailed off, clearly unhappy about this outcome.
3명. 관리자까지
4.
포함한다면
4.
4명이 허용범이겠군.
They have decided that 4 individuals, including the manager, is an appropriate amount of people to partake in this investigation.
그렇게나 적게.
That's not a lot.
이 또한 많은 논쟁이 오고 간 끝에 극적으로 내린 타협이다. 받아들여라.
Except we barely managed to get the authorization for 4 after much debate.
나와 관리자님 2명만으로도 충분한 일일 것을. 구태여.
Yeah, sure it is. Didn't even wasted your breath. A tag team of the executive manager and I will be more than enough to handily complete this mission. When I see there's no build up to that or anything. Right, so it all comes down to my choice, huh? 3 sinners. So many eyes upon me. Not that I've ever had them all. I've never had them all looking at the same time before, but the pressure is on a completely different level when it comes to making judgment calls like these.
관리자가 고민이 깊어 보이는군. 쓸데없는 고민은 시간만 흐르게 할 뿐이지.
Looks like the manager is deep in thought, but pointlessly agonizing over something like this is a waste of time.
일단 자발적으로 의사가 있는 자들부터 거수한다.
I'm taking volunteers first. Let's see some hands quickly now. Shoot that shit hesitate before such excellent opportunity.
이번엔 내가 나서 볼까?
Am I allowed to demand child support yet? Hello, Chateau. How's it going? How many, Wait, why would you need child support? Wouldn't we be raising it together? Or did I die already? Or did I die? Thank you, Nightbot. Oh look, my saturation's back. Lucky me. What exactly do you mean? I don't know, to be honest, I've been working. Fair enough. We will raise the child together. There will be no child support. We are married? I think. Are we married in the RimWorld series? I haven't been paying that close attention either. I've kind of been streaming for the last hour and a half. I don't know how it works. Hey, listen, your character came on to me, okay? Don't pin this on me. Don't try and pin this on me. Your character came on to me. I don't want to hear it. Apparently, I wasn't paying a whole lot. I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to when that happened. But we will raise this child. You'll ask Teo for the receipts. Oh, why is that behind? That's not supposed to be behind there. That's not supposed to be behind the overlay. That's supposed to be above the overlay. Huh, maybe it's finally my time to shine.
물어볼 게 뭐 있어? 그냥 가.
Because do ask Teo for the receipts, I guess. Well, don't need to ask me, right? Alright, let's get on with it.
나 손든 거 아니고?
Oh no, that wasn't. I'm not raising my hand, just cleaning my glasses. This is no simple matter. I've not been with so few sinners before. Except for that one time when we accidentally walked to the outskirts of the back door, so I have to take this slow and really consider all possible angles. IDK, it's all hilarious to me. Yeah. Yeah. And for some reason, Teo didn't like me mentioning that one thing on stream. Well, I don't know what's up with that. He didn't like mentioning that one thing. I don't know if I should mention that on stream. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Probably. Oh, what a mess. It would be too much trouble for me to listen and debate all the arbitrary limitations they set. So allow me to make the choices for you this time, Dante. 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 Well, I don't think there's too big a gap between them when it comes to their capabilities, but they all excel in different situations. Are you winning the game? I mean, to be honest, this is mostly just a rerun. This is a rerun of an event, so I'm just here for the voice act. I'm just playing this mostly for the voice acting, to be honest. Because some of the events originally weren't voiced, so that the events as like the mini events, as I guess the side quest events aren't voiced, so as to not take away from like the main chapters development times or whatever. But they've been re-releasing the side events with voice acting, so that's what I'm mostly here for. And this is also like a harder version. Well, I'm also here for like the extra rewards. So there's nothing I really need to be winning. So yeah, I guess I'm winning. Dante, are you listening? I just said that I'll be the one to choose your companions. No, I don't. No. I need to consider. But why, though? Thank you. But why? Why are you giving me money? What's up? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Huh. The badge is purple now. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. No, I need to consider more than just your individual capabilities. Some of them work better when paired together, but it's also true that haphazardly pairing them together might end up making a team that's less than the sum of its parts. This is all about building team synergy. Wait, didn't Rody say something about how people born in December and August don't mesh well together? And Rhodia, no, don't tell Dante about astrology. Also, haha, funny number. Now that I can respect. The sinners who accompany Dante to solve this case are... I have to choose someone who can support me, calmly assess the situation, remain free from biased judgment, while making smart and rational decisions on the fly. The sinners who most fit the description are... Do we even have anyone like that? Still have to choose someone, though. Faust, Merceau, Yusang. Oh, damn it, I've got it. I choose Faust, Merceau, Yusang. Rodian. Ryoshu Honglu. Eh? Huh? Wait, huh? Dante selected me, Muso, Isang. Haven't you been listening, Dante? Funny number is very funny. And thank you for getting second. Nobody bothered to redeem that. Yippee! You did it! Yay! It only took us an hour and a half for someone to redo it. I have certain things to discuss with this with my nose is stuffy. Why is my nose stuffy? With Miss Faust regarding our upcoming journey. So she was not an option. Yi Sang was a mini rule out even more than meeting adjourned, due to his history of developing unauthorized invention at T Corp. Yay! I got sunglasses. And Yor the snack also has sunglasses. Yay! Merceau did not volunteer. There was no reason to volunteer. I'm hungry. Though I may have been dissuaded from joining the investigation, I'm truly grateful for your appreciation, Dante. I shan't soon forget this. Well, wait, that's Hey, Otis. You know, that's not at all what I meant. I just thought that maybe we need someone skilled and experienced like you to effectively manage the mating centers while we're... okay. I really soured the mood, didn't I? The three of them, whom I didn't even imagine in my wildest dreams would be hanging out together, all turned to look in my direction. Wow, just the three of us, huh? A tree is such an eye-catching number, isn't it? Rudy, I get it, but why the two of you volunteer?
Yes.
Fun as hell? I thought it sounded F-A-H. You know, he's true, though. He's right, though. The greater the quantity and diversity of experience, the better it is. Poor Don. Don Quixote tragically drops her head to the ground, crestfallen. Yep, that's definitely why. Definitely. I have not else but to blame. I've not else to blame but my slightly lower vertical placement in this world. Indeed, that must be why Sir Virgilius had failed to catch my impassioned hand. My voice went a bit higher than I wanted it to. Don Quixote sobbed dramatically, limiting Virgilius to not even bat an eye in her direction, despite her being the first one to raise her hand. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the only reason he didn't pick her, though. 'Tis my final legacy I bestow upon thee. What's all this? A book? A magnifying glass? And are these clothes? 'Tis my treasure, my collection. Collection. Prithee, be gentle with them. Oh, but why are you carrying 3 sets of clothes? Okay. What if I have a private collection? One for display and one for business? Verily, is that not obvious to thee? And Agatha, of course, in this case, would most likely be referenced to Mr. Novelist Agatha Christie. Records of investigation, solution to the 13 problems by Agatha. Huh, somebody's autographed it. So is this Agatha? Because this game loves the literary references. Once. Hey, how are ye so also ignorant of the lore of fixers? Once she was a grade 1 fixer, so prolific that she may have well been the face of the 7 Association. Truly, no one? Most probably don't need those lore, Don Quixote. Cumbersome clothes. Wilt thou call thyself an ace detective? When not dressed appropriately for the occasion. Hear, hear, 'tis only right that the leading ace detective adorn her countenance with this special mustache.
책 서문에서 애거사님이 그러시는데요. 명탐정의 기본적인 자격은 옷을 잘 갖춰 입는 것이라고 하네요.
Look, Lady Agatha says in the foreword to this book that any self-respecting ace detective must always dress themselves in impeccable fashion.
이제 그만 놔줘, 돈키호테. 응?
Don Quixote, just let go.
그런데 아니 뭐 다른 사람들은 그렇다 치더라도
I shouldn't comment that. I shouldn't comment that. I shouldn't comment that.
멤버에 속하게 된 거야?
Wait, what's Discord? What's Discord? What's Discord? Blank out text. Discord. Black out text. Okay, it's double vertical lines. Probably shouldn't say that. Anyway. So, I mean, I'm sure everyone has their reasons, but how come you didn't get picked for this, Ishmael?
전 애초에 손부터 들지도 않았어요.
Didn't get picked? I never volunteered.
사규를 어기지 않으면서 합리적으로 쉴 수 있는 기회가 어디 흔하겠나요?
You know, honestly, based Ishmael for that. Hey, son, every day you get a legitimate chance to get some free paid time off without breaking company rules. And I wasn't about to let that chance slip. I guess I do have some last minute regrets when I saw who Vergilius picked, but I'll just relax for a bit and jump in to help him out when needed. Well, good luck while the... Wait. Elite 4. Pokemon? Huh. Huh. Oh, the self-proclaimed Elite Four runs around Tigor. Why don't we find a place to take the edge off and unwind? How unfortunate. T-Corp did not authorize the resident sinners to run around unmonitored. Yeah. You must understand that we simply cannot have let the individuals responsible for 10 billion odds worth of time tax roam free without proper collateral. Looks like they have temporary lodgings for those who failed to pay their time tax. Virgilius was pointing out what was clearly a jail cell. Are you certain that's the lodging guide? I'm going to jail. Yep. As living collateral, apparently.
언젠가 돌이켜보면 다 좋은 추억일 거야. 그럼 우리 다녀올게. 잘 지키고 있어.
It'll be fun. Hey, bet you look back on this fondly at this memory when it's all said and done. Okay, we'll be right back. So be nice to stay put.
그래도 이 감옥은 난방이라도 틀어주네.
Nice, this jail cell at least has some heating. Wait.
그런데 만약 저놈들이 저대로 안 오면 어떻게 되는 거냐?
What happens if we just leave and don't come back?
한 100억 원어치 시간이 지난 후에 보는 건가?
We'll be seeing him again after 10 billion odds worth of time passes, I guess. What? Professional Merceau.
그 정도 시간이면 배가 다 짜져버릴 것이다.
Hey, wait, get back here. That's more than enough time to finish weaving on the loom. Probably a reference to the Odyssey, how Penelope was waiting until she finishes weaving a loom. Or wait for Odysseus to get back. Enough time to finish weaving a loom before she seek another suitor. Come down, alright? We'll be back before you even...
명탐정이 되어 돌아오게. 명심하시오.
Thou shalt return triumphantly as a glorious band of ace detectives, mark my words! We set off on our journey after receiving the aforementioned special investigator badges, leaving the chaotic screaming and hollering of the remaining sinners behind. After a while, all we could hear was the sad, intermittent chattering of metal as someone violently shook the steel bars.
자, 그럼 가볼까나? 세 번째 피해자를 만나러. 이 사건 기록에 따르면 아하, 이곳이군. 멀지는 않네.
Alright, looks like everyone's ready. Let's get a move on and have a little chit-chat with the third victim. Let's see, the case records say that... Ah, there it is. It's just a stone throw away. Eh? Huh? What do you mean, huh? Look at this record. It clearly states that neither two first two victims is in a communicative state. How unfortunate.
아니, 내 말은 왜 자연스럽게 동행하냐는 거야.
Now, I mean, why are you coming along with this? I'm sorry, but we're not taking sidekick applications right now. Go away, shoot.
아니, 예정되어 있던 인원이다.
Incorrect. One of us will be joining your team.
진척도에 대한 즉각적인 보고를 받기 위해 우리 쪽에서 내부
We're going to send an employee with you so you can receive immediate updates regarding your investigation progress.
더럽게 깡깡.
Pull that stick out your ass.
우리 쪽에선 2등급을 보내려고 했는데 당신은
We plan to send a Class 2 staff member with you, but you're...
나는 5등급. 여기 명찰 보이지?
Me? Class 5. See the badge? The chatterbox employee replied cheerfully as he produced a twinkling badge from his clothes.
몰라 배웠습니다. 5등급 감사직분이 이런 것까진 잘 나누시게.
I apologies for failing to recognize you, sir. I scarcely expected to see a Class 5 auditor all the way down here.
5등급? 저 사람이 정말로?
That guy's a Class 5 staff, really?
5등급이라면 회사의 직원분들 중에는 가장 높은 직책이죠?
Class 5 is the highest rank one could reach as a wing employee, right?
내가 알기로도 그런데.
Yeah, as far as I know.
꼭 그런 것만도 아니지. 그런 건 둥지마다 다를 테니까. 12등급, 20등급도 있을지 어떻게 알아?
Well, Lobotomy Corp level 5 is level 5, and level 5 is the highest. But I can't speak directly for T Corp. Well, don't be so sure. It depends on which wing you're talking about. Who knows? Maybe there are Class 12 or even Class 20 employees out there.
자, 그럼 해결된 거지?
Get it? Got it? Good.
그럼 가볼까?
Granger are the ones who get it done? Where is that? Get it? Got it? Good. Huh. Oh, it was Granger. Weird. Let's get a move on. We stood in silent bafflement as the employee stormed out of the building, then hurriedly followed him out the door. Isn't absolutely brilliant. The very concept of killing time, not slowing down or speeding up time. They're eliminated completely, just yanking it out of circulation. So, your name is? Mai? Relax and call me however you want. Names are such unimportant things, aren't they? No, names matter. What's in a name, anyway? Really? You never call anyone by their names, though. Relax and call us however you want, but you're obviously here to be our handler. That's true. That does make things a tad awkward, doesn't it? Let me think. Ah, I've got it. You're all dressed like detectives. Why don't you consider me your ever-helpful assistant tags along to your adventures? Walton? Okay, but still. Yoshi, who was staring off into the distance while puffing her cigarette, suddenly spoke up just as Rhodey was about to retort. Assistant, lead us. Right away, ma'am. What's the difference between an assistant and a servant? You know, my family used to employ... They sure warmed up to him fast. So much reading. we ain't finishing this time, and I'm not gonna waste time. I can do this.
이번 사건의 피해자는 이 시계 공장에
When does this event end? Hold on, let me see if I can find that. Limbus wiki GG. Time killing time. Ends in 25 days. Oh. I got plenty of time then. Let's see, the third victim of this case is this watch factory's... Hold up. The obviously gaudy expensive suit, the meticulously trimmed and shaped mustache. And the third victim must be the owner of this factory. Assistant, confirm my deductions.
정답이야, 탐정님.
You right on the money, detective.
시작이 좋네요.
We're off to a great start. Oh, hi, Goose. Why are you in War Tales again? Slither on in to see this into the world you're introducing. Slither on into the world of Killer Goose. This French-Canadian streamer is a real treat, serving up a me of mental health awareness and gaming goodness. From War Tales to bone-claiming adventures, we're about that chill vibe. Don't be fooled by the name. This Goose is more about stealth than snapping. So silly, right? You did get the right Sam this time. Huh. I didn't know that. I didn't know that the vertical raid clone is gonna would have its own sound thing. Weird. Anyway, how's it going, Goose? I see you were streaming World Tale. You know, dude, do not question the all-knowing Frosty tools. Do not question it. Do not question it. It is all-knowing and all-powerful. It is all-knowing and all-powerful, my dear Goose. I do not question. I would dare you to not question these things. All I have is autism in the tags. Like I said, all-knowing. Ooh. In all seriousness, though, I have no idea. I have no idea how it knows. Yeah, it just knows. I don't know how it works, man. It just works. It just works. I could find information on that if you want, I guess. Where did it get stealth? That part I don't know. I don't know that. Oh, it says I need to mod it. I guess I tend to play it slow and methodical in Deception. I guess. I will do. Did it shout you out, by the way, Goose? How did it give you? Did you get a shout out? Like a proper Twitch shout out? I'll check. Because I need to make sure. Because I might want to see if I need to make the bottom mod now, or do it myself. I think it did. It did. Okay, good. That is working how it's intended. Good. Anyway, spoilers, I guess. Since I'm doing the oh, that's the wrong one. I'm doing the Limbus Company event rerun right now, so spoilers for that event, I guess, since that's a post Canto 6 event. Proof and DMs. I mean, you didn't need to send proof. Okay, cool. Don't think you really need to send proof, but thank you. I do appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, spoilers for the Limbus Time Killing Time event. Which, like I said, that's one of the two intervalos post Canto or after Canto 6. So yeah. Spoilers for that. I did know Ekans back is snake backwards. And what is it? Ekans evolution. What does it evolve into? And then Arbok is, well, it's Cobra with a K, but is Cobra spelled backwards? Even though it's Cobra with a K, when Cobra is supposed to be spelled with a C. But details. On the other note, I do enjoy Muck. I figured you would. Anyway, button. Sam? What? What, Goose? Don't hide? What? Don't hide what? What's going on? Hide from what? You know what exactly is it. We both... Okay, listen. We both know exactly what it is spelled backwards. I don't think I want to say that on stream because of the implications. But we both know exactly what it is. What that's spelled backwards. What Muck spelled backwards is.
Come.
Yes, Goose. It spells that. Thank you, text to speech. Why did I make that so cheap? Anyway, how was stream, by the way? Could that be a banned word? Probably to be honest. Yeah, that probably should be a banned word, to be honest. I don't know how to add that though. Anyway, fluctuation for 2 to 6 years. Hey, that's pretty good. You just did. Cool. Thank you for that, my dear Goosey. You don't like that, my dear. What's the adjective for goose? Not avian. Adjective for goose. No. I mean, I was gonna go with that, but you don't like being called that, so I stopped myself. Okay, my goosey moderator. Well, what I was thinking of is like, you know how voxes are vulpine, or like foxes are vulpine, bears are ursine. What's the equivalent of that for geese? I know avian. But that's just birds in general. I want something more specific. Any idea what the word for that would be? Goose equivalent of ursine. No, not a goose equivalent of Russian. It's still bear, though. Dang it! What do you mean, no direct equivalent word? Goose equivalent word for canine. Huh. Answerine, I guess is the word. My answerine moderator didn't know that was a word. Huh. Anna to die? Anna to die. Waterfowl. T. Not tid. And a today. In a T die. To die? And a to die. Oh boy. I did find the word. I did find the word. And a T day. I did find the word I was looking for, though. It's that word. Meaning huh. So that's a good word. I should start using both those words more. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to reading. So we're off to a great start. Woohoo! Where it's it's a noir. It's a noir intervallo. We're detectives working in the case of time killing time. My name is. So true. What? What's going on? Ryoshu, detective.
말을 굉장히 빠르게 하시는 분이시네요. 예전에 메르소 씨가 치킨을 먹고
He sure is a fast talker. He's talking way faster than Rousseau did when he revived those chickens. So true. Check DMs. It does mean that too. Huh. Looked up, it's more than goose. Huh. The implications. Goose. Stupid, silly. Not intentionally. Yeah. I think everything. A Victorian slur. I mean, if you're into that sort of, if you're into that sort of thing. I'd rather not, though. Bidding for the Kanto. Well, I mean, yeah, we are in Victorian times. Well, the Victorian part. We know what you were into. We know you're into it. What? Why would I be into it? He's talking so fast, like someone pressed a fast forward button just for him or something. I can't understand a thing coming out of his mouth. He's someone who has a lot of time.
시간이 많다고?
What's that supposed to mean?
평균적인 T사 시민의 하루는
An average T-Corper says about 20 to 28 hours in a day, but you might also run into someone like him, people with plenty of time to spare, because they have so much surplus time they go forward, condense 40, 50 hours in a single day. And if people with fewer hours a day, it'll look like as though he's moving three times faster than them. Someone with that much time could pick their nose in the blink of an eye before anyone had the chance to catch them in the act. Because you don't tell me to stop calling you short. I see. Ew. I gave Rudy a quick look of concern. She had to do something before Rio shoot SHNK. Slices his neck clean? A quick look, as in a brief flicker of the flames burning on my clock.
저기 좀 더 천천히 말해줄래? 안 그러면 당신이 또 다른 피해자로 발견될 수도 있거든.
Would you mind slowing down a bit? I'm just worried that here at Sirius is becoming a victim of a completely different yet slightly more fatal crime. He shook his head in frustration, very rapidly that is, before activating what appeared to be a voice recorder. He began to play his voice back at us.
반갑습니다. 저는 T사에서 이 시계 공장을 운영하고 있는 범블이라고 합니다.
Pleased to meet your acquaintance. My name's Bumble, a proud proprietor of this watch factory.
의사소통이 이런 식으로 오가는 건 양해를 부탁드리겠습니다.
Apologies for this awkward method of communication.
저는 하루를 52시간으로 쓰고 있거든요. 전성기 때는 100시간으로도 산 적이 있었는데 요새 공장
You see,
안 좋아져서요?
my days are 52 hours long. I used to live 100-hour days in my heyday, but things have taken a turn for the worse at the factory in recent years.
52시간?
52 hours?
제 눈에는 여러분들이 매우 느릿느릿 말하고 있는 것처럼 들립니다. 답답하지만 이 사건을 해결해줄 탐정분들이라.
To me, it looks like as though you are all talking very, very slowly. I must say, it's quite frustrating, but I'm willing to suffer this annoyance as long as you can solve this case.
아니, 하루를 52시간으로 세면 대체 어떤 인생을 살고 있는 거야?
You have 52 whole hours to spend in a single day? Gee, I can't even imagine what that'd be like.
윤택하고 알찬 인생이랄까요? 저는 여러분보다 더 많은 일들을 할 수 있답니다. 예를 들어서 충분한 숙면을 취할 수 있으니까 피부가 더 매끈해진다거나 한번 만져보실래요?
I wish I had 52 hours in a day. I can tell you if you're curious. It's a very, very full life, I must say. More time to spend in a day means that I can get more things done in a day, like sleeping 10 or more hours a night, having more than 40 hours left to spend. Good sleep really is the key to your skin, keeping your skin moist and fresh. Indeed, I'll let you touch it if you wanna. As though in an effort to demonstrate, Bumble was constantly zooming around the room, checking his documents, calling someone on the phone, and even brushing his teeth while he stood there, listening to his recordings.
본론을 말해라.
IDC, get to the point.
내는 어느 이른 저녁이었습니다.
It was late one evening.
그날도 여느 날과 다름없이 바쁘게 길을 걷고
Let's see, like I was busily walking down the street. I had a very, very important meeting to attend, you know. All of a sudden,
습격을 당한 거야?
an attack?
아니요. 집에 썰어두었던 베이컨을 탁자 위에 두고 왔던 게 생각났지 뭐예요. 23구의 보랏빛 소금으로 절여뒀어야 했는데.
No, I just happened to recall that I left the bacon on the kitchen counter at home. I should have left it covered with District 23's purple salt. Is he eating people? District 23 is the cannibalism district. Is he eating people?
저희 둘째 고모가 자주 쓰시던 소금이네요.
My second oldest aunt used to sprinkle that salt all the time. The point.
그래서 시계탑의 시간을 보면서 집에 다시 돌아가야 할지 고민 중이던 찰나에.
Well, so I stopped briefly looking up at the clock tower and wondered if I should head back home to salt that bacon.
갑자기 시간 살인마에게 습격을 당한.
And that's when the time reaper struck. The clock tower? Each one of the 12 zones of T records a clock tower that displays 8 corpus standard time scale. Because everyone has different hours to spend in a day, their watches sync with their respective time scales as well. So to tell the real objective time... Wait, that's the wrong voice. I would have to check the clock tower. Oh. That's pretty neat.
그게 중요한 게 아니지 않아?
Alright, you two, let's focus on something actually important. Let's see, how about we start with the physical description?
아마 양복을 입고 있었고.
A fine tailored suit.
양복이라. 시간 살인마라는 별명치고 꽤나 멋부렸는데.
A tailored suit, a bit fancy for someone called a Time Ripper, don't you think?
5,800만 원짜리 양복이었을 거예요. 맞춤 양복이었는데 착용감이 꽤 좋았죠.
It must have cost me about 58 million on. Of course, since it was tailor-made, its comfort was way beyond human imagination. Huh? What?
그리고 멋지고 날렵한 코스염이 있었고요.
He's giving a physical description for himself. Oh, and how could I forget this impressively keenly shaped mustache, huh?
아니, 본인의 인상착의를 말하라는 게 아니었어.
Hey, I wasn't talking about your own physical description.
모분까지 한 번.
One more chance until I SYNC.
그자는.
Oh, you mean the murderer's appearance? Well, let me think.
기억이 잘 안 나네요. 워낙 순식간에.
I don't really recall anything. It just happened so fast that.
시간이 살해된 순간 어땠지?
How did it feel to have your own time killed? Was it painful? Can you not ask something like that with such a big grin on your face?
아니요. 그냥.
Nope, it was just.
눈을 감았다가 뜨기만 했는데 100시간이 사라져 있었어요. 그것 때문에 중요한 약속도 놓쳐버리고 손해가 이만저만이 아니라고요.
100 hours is gone in the blink of an eye. I missed my very important appointment thanks to that. I suffered so much damages.
100시간이면 일주일이 사라진 거야?
No. He lost 2 days. Because he lives 52-hour days. Yeah, 100 hours? He lost a whole week in the blink of an eye?
응? 아니에요. 저한테 100시간이면 이틀 정도랍니다. 하지만 그것도 손해가 막심하지요.
A cheeky grind? It does listen to my streams at least. I don't know how it gets other people's stuff. Why that emoji? Why the smirk emoji? What's up with that? I don't know how I feel about that. Good boy. Hold on, wacky. Any of you guys watch the Amazing Digital Circus? The glitch post that I want Dave Kane, and I feel really bad. Oh. I'm sorry, Kane. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making you cry. I will vote for you. Anyway, probably should keep reading. Huh? Nope. 100 hours for me was just 2 days, or so. Still, you have no idea how much I lost because of those 2 days. Fine, so refined. He's definitely refined. He should be British, shouldn't he? Whatever. Repeat time, huh? I bet you the name of something that would certainly win the Adventure of the Year award and loads of prize money that comes with it. Tico really values and supports his adventures, you know. Some people say that once upon a time, Tico was chief executive director himself showed up to bestow the awards. I guess once an adventure is always an adventure. I said he probably wanted others to carry on his inquisitive spirit. I seen the ceremony once. He was giving away autographs.
교수, 그럼 범인은 상을 받았던 발명가 중 하나가 아닐까?
Then maybe we're looking for an inventor who received an award for that tech assistant. But every invention at T-Corp needs to be registered at a technology administration agency, though it is not without a few exceptions. There was once a time when a rogue group of inventors called the League of Nine Literateurs made some inventions that they neglected to register. And wow, what a mess that was! Every single quarter of T-Corp was up in arms. Everyone dashing around in panic, making arrests, holding important meetings while I. If it was that big a deal, I can't even imagine how hard it must have been for you, Sang.
잠깐. 그래서 기술청에 저런 발명품이 등록되어 있었어?
All right. So, is it anything like that registered in T-Corp's tech agency?
처음 보는데?
Nope, first time I've heard of anything like it.
그런 건 진작 말해줘.
You could have started there, you know. What if this is a power granted by the distortion? Meanwhile, Ryoshi, who was completely uninterested in the conversation, stared off into the distance. She looked out at the factory window and let out another puff of smoke before muttering quietly to herself.
살인자도 시체도 없고.
No killer, no corpses. Well, yeah, no one's actually dead, and we don't know where the killer is.
누구일까요?
Who could it be, I wonder?
제 양복을 탐낸 사람일 거라니까요.
Someone who took a liking to my very expensive suit, I say.
패스. 그 양복 구려.
Disagree. Your suit's shit. Aw.
그리고 내가 내 놈을 죽이고자 했다면
Besides, if I really wanted to kill you,
저를요?
me, why would you?
내 놈만큼 빠른 속도로 걸어야 하지.
I'd have to be able to move as fast as you do.
그래야 정확하게 급소를 꿰뚫을 수 있을 테니.
I'll be able to get a good aim at your vitals. I wouldn't be able to get a good aim at your vitals otherwise. Ryoshi strode toward him before suddenly breaking into a charging sprint. Bumble rapidly stumbled back in terror, but Ryoshi was fast enough to close the distance and press her scabbard into his neck despite the disparity in time.
이렇게 말이지.
Just like this.
진짜 저대로 칼집제 패버리는 줄 알았어.
Well, I thought she was actually about to beat the crap out of him with that scabbard.
범인은 바로 류슈님인 걸로 사건이 종결되었겠네요.
That'd be case closed then? All we have to do is arrest Ryoshi.
무서웠잖아요.
You scared the heck out of me. Well, I suppose that villain didn't really stab me in my vitals or whatever. But it did appear all of a sudden, just like you did.
그렇구나. 무작위 사람을 대상으로 한 사건은 아니었던 거겠네.
I see, so the killer isn't just running around ripping time away from people, random people left and right.
처음부터 저 제수를 노린 거다.
Yes, the killer was going specifically for that ASS. That ass. The void left behind by Sinclair's absence was bigger than I thought. It's...
재수 없는 수용이라는 뜻이다.
I meant that annoying, stupid stash. Not having that kid here is frustrating.
말도 안 돼요. 애초에 저를 미워할 사람이 누가 있겠어요?
No way. Can you think of a single person who hates someone like me? I can think of more than a few.
아니면 제 양복이 탐이 나서 한번 입어보고 싶었던 걸 수도 있고요.
I say that it must have been the work of some bandit who wanted to try on my tailored suit.
아니면 저 직원들 중 한 명일 수도 있지
Oh?
않을까요?
What about your employees?
애거사님이 쓰신 책엔 범인은 언제나 가까운 곳에 있다고 적혀 있었거든요.
Lady Agatha's book says to find the culprit must first look at the victim's immediate circle. I have no idea if that book Don Quixote gave us earlier is actually helping, but I suppose it leads to a very good page turner. Long Luke can't seem to tear his eyes away from it. Why am I getting so many raids today? It's 3 raids! What is up with that? Slither on into the world of Academius, a forest space traveler. They've got the latest headliners, some serious climbing skills. Are they after your Wi-Fi password? Perhaps, but their streams are too scorching to miss. Stay tuned for the more cosmic adventures and terrestrial news. X7 person raid. Hello, raiders. Hello, Dinny. How's it going? How's it going? And welcome all you raiders. It is I, Sam for tall. The silly little demon guy doing his silly little demon guy things. You do whatever is going good. Glad it's doing well. You do whatever you gotta do post stream. Get some food, get some water, take a break, go do something else. You do whatever you gotta do. I assume you were playing Peak? Is that correct? Is that right? Or the headliners. Wait, why does it say climbing skills? No, that's not Peak. What's the headliners? What is that? I don't think I've heard that. I've heard of that. Maybe I have. Oh, I think I have heard of that, actually. I think I have heard of that. Oh, yeah, you gotta capture the news stories or whatever. The news game, yeah. I think I have seen that before, actually. Neat. City overrun by deadly creatures. Oh boy. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Well, anyway, I am playing Limbus Company. I don't know if you ever heard of that game. It's a gacha game, but it's good. Swear it's good. It's a good gacha game. You know? I promise it's good. I promise. It's got a good story. And such. I think. I should be going to some food, but whilst watching, yay, thank you. I'm gonna be streaming for another hour or so. Can I have other stuff to do? I have no idea. Okay, I already read that. Maybe I should check it out too once we get back to the bus. Yeah, that works. Then the culprit. Has to be an employee who hates the owner so much enough to try and take his time? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. That seems quite implausible, as you can see.
뭐야, 저 사람들?
What? The laborers in this factory?
엄청나게 느린 속도로 일하고 있는데?
They're all working so slowly, like they're moving through molasses.
아, 저런 노동자들은 하루를 10시간 정도로 살아가. 그마저도 공장에서 하루 대부분을 쓰곤 하지.
Most factory laborers like them usually live rather short 10-hour days, most of which they spend at their factory jobs anyway. What did you say?
여러분, 이번 달 생산량이 지난번 생산량보다 고작 13%밖에 안 늘어났어요. 이래선 이익을 충분히 남기지 못한다고 제가 몇 번이나 말하지 않았나요?
Listen up, everyone. Our output of grain only saw 13% growth compared to last month's growth. Have I not impressed upon you how important that this is? We'll be falling behind profit margin projections at this rate. Bumble hollers at them in frustration. Laborers very slowly turn their heads to look up at the factory owner. Even that simplest action taking an excruciating long time to complete. Boss, it's impossible to work any faster than...
답답해. 도달 시간에 하나라도 더 조립하세요.
How bothersome. Let's complain more assembly. Use your times effectively. Chop chop.
안 그래도 톱니바퀴 발품이 갑자기 안 와서 심란해 죽겠는데.
You have no idea how frustrating it's been for me as of late. To even know that the next batch of cogs have stopped all of a sudden. We could understand him thanks to the recorder next to us, but everyone out of its earshot would have no chance of understanding whatever he was talking about.
이봐, 범블 씨.
Hey, Mr. Bumble.
알고 있어?
You're talking way too fast for them to understand, you know that?
대체 어떻게 알아들으라는 거야?
How do you expect them to understand the thing you're saying?
무슨 말씀을? 저들이 너무 느린 거예요. 이 바쁘고 정신없는 도시에서는 빠르고 빠릿하게 사는 사람들만이 성공할 수 있다고요?
So it's not me who's too fast. It's them who's too slow. Only hustlers and busy bees like myself who make the best of their time can rise above the rest in this chaotic, bustling city.
아니, 처음부터 말이 되질 않잖아.
What? You know that's a little bold.
시간이 부족해서 이렇게 느려진 사람들이 어떻게 빠르고 빠릿하게 살아?
How are they supposed to hustle and make the best of their times when they're practically nailed to the floor? And with what time? Rhodia, hey? I don't think someone like him will ever understand what you're talking about. He was born and raised in T-Corp after all. Yep.
실수. 당신은 5등급이나 되는 직원이잖아. 저게 정상적인 모습이라고 생각하는 거야?
Hey, assistant, you're a Class 5 employee, right? Aren't you supposed to be a big shot? Do you seriously think there's anything normal about this? Normal? Dear detective, do you happen to know how many returning from a round trip across every single nest in the city? All from A to Z, can you confidently say that you have seen all there is to see? Where is Z-Corp's nest, though? It's not on the map. Where is it? Tell me, assistant. Where is it? Where's the stupid Z-Corp? Where's Z-Corp's stupid nest? In their stupid district. Where is it? Oh boy. Not really, but think of this idea, thought. Why don't you think the notion of what is normal is just a mirage, conquered for the downtrodden and the suffering? That is to say, the suffering is just part of the life of the city, regardless of which nest you're in.
적어도 하루를 50시간이나 사는 여기 범블씨는 고통이란 게 없어 보여.
I don't see any suffering that mug of Mr. Fisher right there.
너무해요. 저도 고통이란 게 있다고요.
Such harsh words. I have my share of pain. I have my share of pain. I'll have you know.
애타게 기다리고 있는 게 있는데 시간이 너무 안 가서 감질맛이 난다고요.
I've been waiting for something to get finished for a while. Do you know how much of a pain it is to wait for something to also have too much time in your day? It's so tedious. So tedious. Bumble gently fixed his mustache and hair before caressing his expensive coat with care. What time do I work tomorrow? What is it? When do I work? 12:30. Okay. Hmm. $88 so far. I mean, there's not much to buy here, so probably just get Herbert. Huh. It should give me two enough. Needs blunt. I do need to level him up too. Switch to you. That should be good.
고통 없이 지식을 얻지 못한다나 뭐라나.
반대로 생각해 보면 되겠네요.
Maybe we can flip the script on a line of thought.
로자 씨, 부자를 미워하는 건 보통 어떤 부류의 사람일 것 같아요?
What kind of people, Rhodia, do you think hate rich people?
아, 단 가족은 빼고요. 만약 제가 갑자기 의문의 살인 사건을 당한다면 범인은 분명 제 가족 중 한 명일 거예요. 그게 아니라면
Well, except for the families. If I do ever get murdered under mysterious circumstances, I'm willing to bet it's one from my family, one of my family members who did me in, or Heathcliff, who. That's a pretty dark joke. Yeah, a little bit.
를 정확하게 노렸어. 하지만 여기 일하는 직원들은 그렇게 빠르게 움직일 수가 없어. 뒤틀림으로 보이지도 않고.
The culprit went straight for Bumble, but his employees literally can't move fast enough to have done that. None of them look like distortions either.
그래. 저 느림보들이 범인이라면 시계놈이 먼저 감지했겠지.
Yes, if the culprit's hiding among these slowpokes, Clark would have noticed it.
그렇다면 범인은 시간을 많이 가지지 못한 외부인.
Then that narrows down the culprit to someone unrelated to this factory, someone without much time, someone who's got a bone to pick against the time rich.
아니면 T사 둥지 자체에 불만을 품고 있는 사람일지도 모르겠네요.
Or it could be someone who's unhappy about the state of affairs in T-Corp's nest.
단테 씨 말처럼 뒤틀림의 힘일 수도 있지만 기술청에 등록이 안 된 발명품을 가지고 있을지도 모르고요.
Also, while Dante could be right that this power was granted by distortion, nothing rules out the possibility they may be an unregistered invention.
그렇다면 한 놈이 아닐지도 모르겠군.
There may be more than a single culprit then.
한 명이 아닐 수도 있다라.
More than a single culprit, huh? Wait, I think I know an organization that might fit that exact description.
에이, 아니겠지. 그 녀석들은 더 이상 직접 나서서 행동하지 않게 됐으니까.
No way, I doubt it. They don't even ever take drastic action like these anymore. Even back at J-Corp.
우와, 우연이다. 나도 그런 느낌으로 활동하는 단체에 대해서 요즘 소문을 많이 들었거든.
Yeah, that's some coincidence, isn't it? I happen to know a group of people just like them. Sometime later, in a certain alleyway,
불만이 있는 사람들?
a group of people unhappy with the state of affairs in the nest.
유로 지비를 말씀하시는 겁니까?
Perhaps you're looking for the Eurodivia?
아, 기억나요. 로저 씨의 친구분이 만드신 단체죠?
Ah, that rings a bell. Isn't your friend the founder of that organization, Rhodia? Rhodia stopped dead in her tracks. The Eurodivia
이곳에도 있어?
here?
그 단체에 대해 아십니까?
Do you know something about the organization?
여러 둥지에서 활동 중이라 들었습니다. 저희 T사의 모습을 드러낸 건 비교적 최근이고요.
I did hear they've been spreading through the nest of late, but it hasn't been long since they started popping up within T-Corp's borders.
그래서 저 같은 T사 직속 직원들이 당직을 서서 수상한 자들을 대상으로 검문을 하고 있고요.
So direct T-Corp employees, like myself, have been stationed all over the nest to question any suspicious
필요해
individuals.
죽겠습니다. 같은 곳에서 계속 검문만 하려니까.
Okay, I'm switching her voice. Me thinks it's a real bother standing guard here. All this stop and search, so tedious. Yep, she's getting that voice now. So, what are the Eurodivvy up to around here? Oh, the cool kinds of stuff that petty thieves get up to. Stealing things like time or money. Well, I did hear that they also do some pro bono detective work for people who can't afford time or money to hire people. And wait, stop right there, you! What are you looking at, grand old shifty fool? You just stop this is stop and search.
아니, 저 담배 무신 분이 무섭게 노려보고 있잖아요.
Oh, hey, I'm just trying to walk away from that lady with the cig and the creepy glare.
유로지비는 어디서 만날 수 있어?
Where can we find them, Eurodivia?
어려울 것도 없죠. 아마
Well, quite easily, in fact. Let's see there. Hello. A sudden explosion tore Honglu to shreds as he was peeking around an alleyway.
말하자마자 귀신같이 나타났잖아. 이럴 줄 알았으면 대치의 그 기능부터 활성화.
Speaking of the devil, maybe I should have activated their badges earlier. Activate our badges?
아이고, 단테. 싸움은 제대로 시작도 안
He's starting out with a bang, huh? Good luck, Dante. Let's bring him back. Gotcha. Turning the clock now?
잠깐. 살린다고요?
Wait, you can bring him back?
저기다. 저기에서 설치해 놓은 폭탄이 터졌어.
There! The explosion came from that way!
이 시간에 예상대로 징수에 나서는군.
Damn watch chain to Tico here to collect your filthy dues, eh?
설명할 시간 없는 건 피차 다.
Okay, no time to explain then, right? Let's talk about that later. It's win rate time, baby!
이건 직원들에게 유리한 상황 같아요. 이 상황을 대체를
Dang.
지원하는데 이용할
What?
수 있을지도.
What happened? You joined at the wrong time? What do you mean you joined at the wrong time? What happened?
앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요. 무지하니까 기적해.
You get spoiled or something, or what? Or what's going on? What are you saying that? Filthy dues? Oh. I know, right? Taxation is theft.
방금 공격. 다음에 다른 기체에게도 다시 해봐줄래? 영상으로 남기면 다른
이제야
직원에게도
실력을 좀
도움이
내시네요.
되거든요.
평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까?
I need to get to bed.
편하게 가자고요.
Tax are fine as long as they are being used for evil. Like the US military / ICE.
지금이다. 대골바가지, 거미 대가리.
I see.
기적해 찾아졌지 않나. 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리해. 준것 같아. 교육팀의 직원다운 완벽한 공격이었어. 맞는 거야. 착각하지 마라.
Hey Sam, is there going to be a 666 follower special?
내 놈들 덕분에 내가 강해진 게 아니야.
Oh.
내 놈들을 휘두르는 거지.
I hadn't thought about that. Huh. Maybe I should probably do something for that. I should probably get like art commission for that or something. But you're right, I am 10 away. I didn't even think about that. Guess I'll have to think of what art to commission. Retreat!
이봐 참가상.
Hey, participation trophy. Participation trophy. Is he talking to me?
아까 그거 어떻게 했던 거야?
How on earth did you do that earlier? Tick tock, and voila! It seemed to me that you were around the time and rewound your friends. And unwounded your friends. I've never seen a tech that could rewind time like that. Well, that's...
영업 비밀. 알면 다쳐.
Trade secret. Ask and you shall receive pain.
신기하네. 너희는
Fascinating. Aren't you terrified of time? As far as I'm aware, there is practically no way to rewind time for a singular entity that exists in an open, unclosed area. Either that or my study didn't reach as far as I thought it did. Wait, no, that's actually a very serious problem then. I was very desperate, you know. It's very unlikely that I missed anything. You know what else is a serious problem? The fact that we're wasting our time chatting about inane stuff while they're all getting away. Come on, Dante.
잠깐 기다려봐.
Hold on, it ain't stuff that's extremely serious. The importance is absolutely comparable to what amounts to arresting a few small fire revolutionaries. If it were a true resurrection, then the head would have been after your heads already. So I doubt that's what it is. That's what this is. Then it must have something to do with that time manipulation. I'm certain of it. Maybe it works with the same mechanism the T22 protocol under the hood. Nope, that works only with an isolated enclosure. It can't remind the time of a singular individual. Perhaps they are drawing from a time elsewhere to inject it into their time stream? That seems a tad more plausible. If you're actually rewinding their time, then the visual elements of that process would manifest in a vastly different manner. I suppose that this means you can't really rewind or skip time either, am I right? You can't just say all that gibberish and expect me to... The process itself also seems to involve a great deal of pain. Oh well, it seems to be a bad taste to say that it's good news, but I suppose I can say that what I'm about to tell you is somewhat auspicious. I was going to get into the nitty-gritty only if we had to venture into one of the more dangerous places at the factories, but here we go. Check the side of your band badges. There should be a small clockwork knob attached to your badges in there. Mind rotating it for me? The Class 5 staff member jabbered on endlessly, zapping between numerous subjects within a matter of seconds before reaching out and pointing at the badges we were wearing. Not all Victors specialize in investigation and strong enough to defend themselves in emergencies. That's why the Special Investigator badges are all equipped with the same special function that goes into suits that higher-ranking staff members of T-Corp wear. It's called Golden Time. If you keep the clockwork wound, it will automatically speed up the body's natural regeneration process as soon as it detects the wearer is at risk of death. It's nothing compared to what you're capable of, but it's quite something, isn't it? So I don't have to turn the clock myself? Of course, it takes some time for it to refill once its charge is spent. If you ever run out of its uses, then I suppose it comes down to you, Participation Trophy. You'll have to take one for the team, bring them all back yourself. You're willing to do that, but not willing to help us before we get torn to shreds, huh? I prefer that. Good. Ooh. Ready? Let's go after them then. Sometime later. Where did they run off to? I'm pretty sure they came this way. No more tracks. We wasted too much time on this boring these boring lectures. Hey, assistant, are you sure it's okay for us to just saunter behind? If you just saunter behind us like you're out on a picnic? Why'd I run? I hate running. Ad break. Twitch ad break. But thanks you all for watching on YouTube, I guess. It's literally your job to arrest the Eurodivia, isn't it?
그런가? 지금 내 일은 유로지비를 체포하는 게 아니라 너희가 시간 살인마를 잘 잡는지 감시하는 거야.
Is it though? Because my job at this precise moment is to keep an eye on you and your investigation regarding the case of time-killing time, not making Eurodivia arrests. You're a T-Corp employee. Okay, fine. Let's say I decide to run instead of walk and help you capture those Eurodivia rascals. What then? Will T-Corp suddenly stop having problems just because they're gone? Will this place suddenly transform into some kind of humanitarian paradise? Not to mention that as long as their leader runs free, they'll be back before you know it. Excuses. Then KTA. Kill them all. If we do kill them all, that only opens up room for a worse syndicate to take their place. If that happens, that collector friend family might end up suffering from something much, much worse than having to stop and search random passerbys. Not to mention that I'll be getting muscle cuts while they're running. That's... Besides, isn't your friend one of them? Weird, I thought you wouldn't want me to arrest him. Right? I thought Rodeo would be much happier to be reunited with you, Divya. But, well, since it looks like the trail's gone cold, let's go back to the stop and search lady and ask if she noticed anything suspicious since we left. Fine. The T-Group employee we met earlier was still standing completely inert, not moving a muscle. Poor woman, I can't believe she's still on duty at such a late hour. Such is the life of laborer. No, they got her. I can't even hear her breathing. That's the Time Ripper's MO. The Time Ripper got her that fast? She's in a state of absolute stillness.
손에 피를 묻히지 않아도 죽음의 상태로
A death-like state without a thimble of blood in their hands. On their hands?
결벽적인 예술이고
What a misophobic art. Fear of germs or contamination. Huh.
저희에겐 비록
Though she may be in a state of stasis to those of us watching from the outside,
분에겐 눈 깜빡할 정도의 찰나겠죠.
for her this must have been as brief as the blink of an eye.
범인은 그 많은
What do you think of the culprit is trying to do with all that time? Guys, this is a crime scene. Let's not touch the body. I mean, the victim.
우와, 이것 봐. 시공간 전이 중첩 현상이 일어나고 있나 봐. 만져지지가 않아.
Well, look at that. There must be some sort of spatio-temporal displacement superposition phenomenon going on here. She's entirely incorporeal. Is this seriously the time to... Rhodia, there, up ahead. I whipped around, noticing the now familiar sensation of distortion, and caught a brief glimpse of a suspicious figure slowly slipping into the fog. You, stop. Roshia, I think you can catch up? I'm not your hunting dog, but sure, I'll entertain you. Just this once.
제법 빠른 속도로 쫓아가네.
Oh, she's pretty fast.
로슈 씨는 재미있는 게 생겼을 때
If she sure moves fast and she wants to, would she find something interesting?
너희처럼 앞만 보면서 열심히 뛰어가는 사람은 오랜만에 봐.
It's been a while since I've seen people like you, the kind who sprint forward with their eyes fixed on the horizon.
사람들은 발끝만 내려다보며 걸어가잖아.
Here, everyone only ever looks down, their necks bent and gaze locked to the ground, watching their own feet take their halting steps.
아마 사람들이 고개를 들더라고는 시계탑을 볼 때뿐일 거야.
I suppose they'll only ever look to check up at the time. Only ever look up to check the time on the clock towers.
모두가 허리를 꼿꼿이 펴고 다니던 시절도 있었을 텐데.
But there must have been a time when everyone walked tall. I think I know why that is. It's because they all learned helplessness. Because they realize that even if they ran till their lungs burst, nothing will change. That it doesn't matter.
아무래도 메르소 씨처럼 균일한 호흡법을 익히는 건 힘들 테니까요.
Yeah, not everyone could run like Merceau. Learning to maintain a stable breathing rhythm is not easy. That's not what I'm talking about. Wait, take a closer look at her face. Remember? It's the same face she was making earlier when you shouted at the stop and search. Yeah, maybe she saw someone suspicious approach him for a stop and search and got ambushed. We should ask her when she recovers.
언제 돌아오실진
But we don't know when she'll recover. Sometime later. Catch. Are you sure you captured him alive? Hey Ryoshi, doesn't he look kinda a bit different from the mysterious person that got away? He's clearly wearing something different. Besides, he's one of your Divya we already ran into. Clothes are just husks that can be cast off at any moment. He started running as soon as our eyes met. Hey, rise and shine. How am I the suspicious one? Anyone would run like that if you started sprinting after them. That big sword in your hands. I have many ways to crush the truth out of you. First, no dismembering. This is a Eurodivia turf. You'll soon regret dragging me down here. I prepared this secret weapon for just this occasion. Wait, watch out. But nothing happened. What was that? One of the 5 greatest inventions of the Eurodivia T-Corp branch. The portable adjustable frequency periodical lightning apparatus attachment soundwave generator. This will call every single Eurodivia in this range to this exact location. Hold on, what's that? Is that an acronym for anything? Is that an acronym spell anything? PAFPLAASG. Half Plazag. Half Plusag. Plusk. Yeah, it's spelling.
아, 발명가들은 보통 저게 문제야. 발명품 이름을 너무 길게 짓는다니까.
Yeah, you see you see the problem with prevalent among inventors. They never know when to stop when it comes to naming their inventions. You'll pay dearly for smacking me in the back of the noggin. Yeah, I'm sure we will. Sure we will, man.
다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅답
Win rate. Win rate, baby.
뭐가 치워라. 괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요. 먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나.
This might be one of my last things for the night, though. I am tired.
엄청나게 강한 일격을 직접 알게 하니라. 이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까? 깨달았나? 방금 공격. 다음에 다른
Very tired.
해봐줄래? 먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나. 다른 직원에게도 도움이 될지도 몰라.
편하게 가자고요. A에 거스르지 말고.
Things aren't going well in the fight, though, because win rating is a developer-approved strategy.
편하게 가자고요.
The director himself approves of this very tech, this very strategy.
편하게 가자고요.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
Don't you know? The director himself.
결국 내 공부가 부족하지 않았다는 거네. 그치?
Oh, it's a lot of reward. Trail gone cold. This will be the last one. Heck, we'll be able to afford the Hubert announcer before we even get close to finishing.
어쩐 일로 진짜 도움이 되는 걸 걸치고 오셨네요. 이대로 몰아넣으시죠.
Zoom in. Oh, it's just a fight one. Okay, even better. I don't even really have to do anything. Just win rate. Win rate, and the win rate button does it all for me. Nothing else even to it. Nothing else even to it. But a win rate, baby.
A에 거스르지 말고.
기적해 차려졌지 않나. 이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 직접 알게 하니라. 지금이다. 해골바가지 거미 대가리. 자! 방금 공격. 기적해 차려졌지 않나.
편하게
맞는 거야.
You get the win rate, baby. Oh, I like the win rate.
편하게 가자고요.
조금만 더 힘내자. 이제 정말 개체의 제압까지 얼마 남지 않았어.
Win rate.
직접 타도하죠.
Jeez, how many of these guys do I have to fight though? It's a lot of them.
이런 것도 되죠.
So many. I mean, it's not like it matters too much. These guys are weak as heck.
무지하니까
Weak as heck.
부족해 찾아잡지 않아. 겉에
And what else is weak as heck as me? Because I'm tired. Tired as heck. Which I do apologize for.
편하게 가자고요.
Mina hubby.
편하게 가자고요. 이런 것도 되죠.
I'm also doing some download stuff on the side. That's not Why did it go back to starting soon screen? Oh, my model is lagging. Jeez. Why? What caused that to happen? Huh. Oh, got it. Okay, okay, good. The short stream isn't stuck on anymore. Quite odd, I say. Quite odd. Regardless, that is a fair proposal. Fine, I accept your offer. Do we not get a say in any of this? No. No, you don't. Astute observations, Dante.
직원들에게 유리한 상황 같아요. 이 상황을 개체를 제압하는 데 이용할 수 있을지.
깨달았나? 괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
Astute observations.
앞.
이런 것도 되죠.
더 먹어치워라.
방금 공격
레이의 건설지 말고
다시 해봐줄래? 영상으로 남기면
직접
다른
타도하자.
직원에게도 도움이 될지도 몰라.
You guys really are weak as heck, though, for letting 3 sinners beat them all up. Pathetic.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까?
Absolutely pathetic.
제압 개체에게 큰 피해를 준 것 같아. 이 팀의 직원과의 완벽한 공격이었어.
Any particular sin in Infinity Liberty 2? No, normal and all that. Alrighty then. Come on, Rhodia, how'd you lose that? There we go, that's more like it. Could have been slightly harder the damage, but whatever.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 해파.
이런 것도 되죠.
방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중.
You're just running away. Cowards. Cowards, I say. Cowards.
지금이다. 대골바가지 거미 대가리. 자! 본인이 방금 뭘 본 것인가?
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I am barely keeping my eyes open. I am tired.
방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중이야. 이거는 보스에서 회고해야지 않겠는가?
이런 것도 되죠.
Bit of sync.
편하게 가자고요.
먹기 좋게 찾아잡지 않는다. 거태. 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
Good job reissue, destroying them all.
착각하지 마라. 해파. 커트. 내 놈들 덕분에 내가 강해진 게 아니다.
Right, that will be all for EBIT. That's all, folks. I got Herbert. Yay.
이런 것도 필요해? 너희
I guess I'll buy all those next. And get an extraction ticket. Sure. 50... Gonna get 50 yellow crates. Okay. Oh, I do have enough to probably get whatever identity I want. Probably buy the Otis one. Explain the rerun. Snowell. Lil Snowell. I cannot. That is. Thank you though, OBS. Dark blue text on a on a dark gray background. I cannot read that at all. Explain the rerun? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean explain it exactly? It's a rerun of the time-killing time intervallo? It's I mean, I don't know. Do you play Limbus Company or? It's a rerun of you know, the time killing time, one of the intervallos, which is the Canto 6. Slowly skip the banner. Huh? What does that mean? But yes, hello and welcome. I already got Miku Beam Don Quixote. That's the Valpurgis knock. That's completely different. But where is it? That is completely fair though. Donkey Beam. Oh yeah, right. But yeah, Donkey Beam is very nice. Is very nice. Gotta say, that's peak right there. It's peak. Absolute cinema. Fixers Monthly. Absolute peak. Peak stuff. Right there. Might probably switch that to boy, that's a lot of ID stuff. Let's see. Where is there it is. Absolute peak. Might as well claim all these while I'm here. Wonderful. But that will be. Oh, I can get that. What's that? That and 2 extra rolls. Let's go. But yes, that will sadly be all I have time for today because I am tired and want to go to bed. So I'm gonna go figure out someone to raid over on Twitch. Let me see how many people do I have? Because I don't like raiding into people bigger than me. I like raiding into people smaller than me. You know, spread the views. Though, you know, 8 is not all that many views either. I could raid into Sakura. Sal? I didn't know you played Limbus. I didn't know you played Limbus Company. I didn't know he played this game. I'm gonna raid him. Wait, why did I copy my name? Huh. First time playthrough. Didn't know. Well, what is it? Slash raid again? Yeah, slash raid. Yeah, feel free to. Oh, and I never did. Should probably do Discord. If I do Discord, join my Discord if you want to stay up to date with what I'm doing. But yeah, that is the subscriber raid message, and here will be the follower raid message. But yeah, we're gonna be rating him because he's playing Limbus Company. This should be interesting. But with that, I will see you all next time. Bye bye. I need to get an end screen though. So, yeah.